checking. But I hope everybody's doing good this morning. I had a really busy day yesterday, but I'm here. I worked all day yesterday, and then I hung out with my friend yesterday. So it was a lot, and her little 6-year-old, so that was a lot. But I'm here. I'm going to work on some order today because I need to, really. I would love to get this order done. Today is Thursday. I go to work tomorrow. Trying to think, I would love to get on this weekend and ship it by Monday, but we will see if that will happen or not. I don't have like too harsh of a deadline on it, but I'd love to get it done this weekend. So we will see. I'm like halfway done with the bag itself, and then I need to do the straps. So the straps are going to take me a minute. They're I think 130 rounds each. So 260 rounds. They're not very long, but still it takes a little time. So, but like I said, I hope everybody's doing good. My friend is doing okay. Her husband going back and forth from here to Asheville, checking on their home and their plants and things like that. But they're still here. So hello, Miss Rivera. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. And so they're checking on their plants and stuff, but they have everything here. They have their animals, they have their child, they have everything here. And they're discussing maybe moving down here. So that would be nice to have my friend closer again. I haven't seen her in a while. Good morning, Laklita. How are you doing? Just talking about my friend and her little boy. I'm going to use her little boy as a model for those scarves tomorrow. Hi, Larry. So that I can see if they fit him good. Because he is 6 years old, so I want to start with that one and see how it fits, and then I'll just make each one a little smaller from there. So I think that'll work. I just hope it's not too big on him, but if I can rework it, it'll be all right. Oh, learning a new job at work. Ooh, that's cool. I'm doing great. I usually would have worked today, but I didn't. I'll work tomorrow instead, and I worked yesterday. Good, world. It's not morning for you, but hello. Yeah, yep, at work. That's right. And today is your Friday, so at least that's good for Miss Rivera. But so I spent most of the day at work yesterday, and then I also got to hang out with my friend a lot, which was good. But it was tiring. It's very tiring running around with her 6-year-old who never stops, you know. Because I try to like give her some time, you know, like where she doesn't have to look after him later. Like I help her out. So, and he is so brutally honest, you guys. He's just at that stage right now where he is just like going to tell you like it is. And he was like telling me things, and he hurt my feelings yesterday. I was like, oh, buddy. And then I had to tell him, like, you gotta be sweet, you know? You can't hurt people's feelings. If you do this to a little kid, they cry, you know? But he's just a kid testing his boundaries, you know? Aw, thank you. Oh, hi, Rosalie. Welcome. Thank you, Larry. This morning, let me show you what I'm working on this morning. I haven't told you guys yet what I was doing. So I'm working on an order. So I'm making a black version of this. So this is a beaded crochet tote bag. So it's got all these different colored beads on it, and they glow in the dark as well. Hello, Shima. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And so that's what I'm working on today, is finish this glow in the dark bag. So is this, and then it has a little circle, because it has little magnetic closures on it. So I cover the magnets with a little piece of crochet as well. But yeah, so I'm working on a black version of that. That's the small one that I have a larger one as well. That's more like a pretty good size, like tote bag. But this one a little bit more of a purse style. But this is it in the black that I'm on right now. I'm trying to get it up for you so you can see it. Ugh. There we go. So I'm working on a black version right now. It's got a few lumps in it. There we go. See, it's fine. I just have to get them out. It's not anything in it, so it's all like compressed. You're working on a bee. Awesome. Oh, nice. Never tried that. It's actually really not bad, Rosalie. So basically, to get the beads on there, you can do beaded crochet like 2 ways. So you can pre-string all the beads that you need ahead of time before you start crocheting, or what I do, which is a lot easier. And as long as your hook is small enough for your bead that you choose to go over the hook and sit on and fit, you're good. That's all you need. And then you just kind of crochet normal. So I'm doing half doubles. So I just put the bead on and then yarn over and do my stitches normal. And then just pull it through all 3 bead. And it works. It's really, really easy actually. Oh, a Bluey and Bingo hats. Ooh, for Etsy orders. Awesome. Should be for your dad's grandma who's at the hospital. Aw, guessing guess what I crochet. Don't understand patterns. Yeah, you will one day, Pets World. You will one day. I'm sorry he's in the hospital. I'm sure he'll enjoy that though, the bee. But one day you'll get patterns. It's tricky. Like it took me a little while to understand patterns. The Wooble kits are the only thing that really taught me to read patterns well. And so after I got a Wooble kit, then I was like, oh, and I figured it out. But I'm like envious of people that can like freehand crochet like that and make things. I think that's awesome. Oh, okay, good, good. Oh no, that's awful. I'm glad he's okay now. Or they're okay now. Oh no, they give you a read. That's awful. Blessings. Blessings, blessings. Yeah, I hope everything goes okay with my boss today. She had an appointment yesterday and I helped her get to work or to her appointment because she's disabled. So that's part of my job is like taking care of her. So I helped her get to her appointment yesterday and into the car and out of the car and all that stuff. But she has another one today, so I'm a little nervous. I hope that it goes well for her because her family is there to help. So I'm gonna go visit for the 19th. Aw, 2 hours away. Yeah. Glad she's okay though. That's what's important. It really must suck not to be able to read or watch television or like do anything like that. Oh my goodness. Be awful. Thank goodness it wasn't anything worse though. And gosh, bless all the people in Florida. I haven't seen a whole lot of footage, but I've seen a little bit. So busy yesterday. But bless all the people in Florida right now. My goodness. My husband's aunt is okay. She did leave Florida. And, well, it's okay, Arthur. There's a truck going down the road. Arthur just woke up kind of suddenly. But she's okay. She left Florida. And she doesn't really know about her house just yet. But she's going to figure that out as soon as she can. So hopefully everything's okay. Like I said, my friend who was impacted by Helene, it's okay. It was just a truck going down the road, baby boy. Come on. Come back up here. It's mommy's water. You can't have my coffee. No, no, no. No coffee for baby. Okay. So, anyway, my friend that was impacted by Helene, like I said, she's going to move here now. I think the town is just too devastated in their business owners and everything. And so I think they just think it's better to be here. And plus, they're going to be closer to their family who, are aging and things too. So it's better to be closer to family, especially as an only child. You kind of got to be there for your parents as they get older. So she'll be around more, which is great. Coffee sounds so good right now, right? I know this morning I was so tired. I guess it's just from me doing so much yesterday, but I was so tired and I was like, I gotta have something. Sometimes coffee doesn't do a lot for me, and other times it not for me. It's weird. The other night I had like 2 cups and I was like bouncing the walls. My husband was like, "Are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I just had coffee." And then I stayed up and I worked on the bag. So I stayed up the other night. I think it was Tuesday night. Yeah, it was Tuesday night. And I still worked on this bag until 1 a.m. I think, and so that's when about halfway done with it was when I stayed up till about 1 because I had worked on it a little bit in between, but the stream but most of that I finished at night. Because at night, for some reason, I don't know if anybody else does this, but for me at night, when I've been crocheting for hours, like finally I get to a groove and I finally start going really fast. But before that, into a little groove, and or at least that's what I call it, and then I'll like speed up. But I have to like be doing it for a while. And I also can't crochet first thing in the morning. Like if I like try to wake up and immediately pick up my crochet, I'm like discombobulated. I can't figure it out. Like my hands don't work. He's good. He's just walking around the house right now. He knows I'm talking about him. He went. He's walking around the house right now. He heard something, a truck go by, a big go by outside, and he was like kind of scared when he woke up. But he's okay. But he's good. It's getting a little bit chilly around here, so his morning walks are getting colder, which is always interesting. Whoops, I dropped a bead, but I dropped it in my bucket, so let me grab it. There we go. But yeah, he's good. His little walks are getting colder. He doesn't mind he doesn't like the cold, but he also will be okay outside as long as he's moving. When he stops moving, that's when he gets really cold and like kind of shivers a little bit. And he hates wearing clothes, so like I've tried to jackets on him, but he really doesn't like it, so I don't make him wear anything. Now if it was like super duper 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 cold, I would make him wear it, but otherwise I don't because he just doesn't enjoy it. I have the cutest little set of Halloween pajamas and he won't wear them. Come here, jump here. No, don't bark. Jump up here, please. What do you need? He needs something, guys. Whoa, he ran into the camera. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Hey, babe, food? Okay. I thought I fed you. I already fed you some food. You had a little bit. You just don't have a lot. Is that good? Is that what you wanted, my baby? Here you go. Look, food. Right there. Got plenty of water. Okay. Is that good? Thank you. I think what you wanted, huh? Mommy's going to go get a little tissue while we're standing up, and then I'll be right back, guys. I got a little bit of a nose run. All right. Take care of it. All right. Right there. Yeah, I wanted to plan something today, but I didn't really have time because I was so busy yesterday. But I did this morning I made a little snail. I don't know if you're still here. Like, yeah, you are, Larry. But I had to make a little snail. It's hard to see his little antennas, but he does have little antennas. Hello, Emma and Bella. Welcome. It's Emma. Okay. Hi, Emma. Welcome. But yeah, I did make this tiny little snail. And I was like, oh, I'm trying to work on things. So I have like a little list that I put together of little tiny little crochets to put on like keychains and things. Because I want to start making some keychains to put in my orders as freebies. There we go. I was like, what's the word? Whoops. So I'm going to try to work on that. I'm going to probably make some hearts and some stars and some, there's like a fish and a butterfly and a this and a that. And so I want to make little tiny things to be able to put them on some keychains, because honestly, the keychain components aren't very expensive at all. So if I can just figure out something that's relatively small and doesn't take too long to make and too much yarn, that would be an awesome little freebie. I hear that too, Arthur. It's okay. I'm not sure what it is. Is there somebody on our porch? We're going to look out the window, but don't freak out. Oh, Arthur, I think it's our Halloween decorations around out there. The wind's blowing, Arthur. The bag is going good. So I'm about, I'm about halfway there on the beaded part. And then I'm going to need to add border and then do the straps. So like almost halfway done. But the straps take a minute because they're total, both straps, it's like 260 rounds. So it will take me a minute to finish that for sure. So now we need a Molly fish. Next time, mail me that snail with the thing. I will, Larry. I was thinking about you when I made that snail. I thought about, I'll send it with you when I send the scarves. I'll send you a little snail. For sure. Now I need a Molly fish next, though, right? I figured that out. I gotta try like a normal fish, and then I'll see about because I think I'm like maybe one pattern for that exact kind of fish. But I can't remember. Well, Cleta, I'm not sure what you were trying to say, girl. The black and white Molly is a bully. Oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying his Molly fish is a bully. That you're saying. I got you now. But yeah, Larry, I was thinking about you when I saw that snail pattern, and I was like, oh, because it doesn't look like my snail, because I have a rabbit snail. So I'd rather make a rabbit snail for myself, right? But I thought about that one, and I was like, I wonder if he has like a regular kind of snail. He probably would like it. So yeah, absolutely. I will throw that in your order. You still watching? Just making your hands are busy. You're a busy bee right now, Pet Squirrel, making your stuff too. I understand. I always like it when you guys are making stuff too. I think that's cool. It's part of the reason I'm here working on my orders instead of making stuff too, because then you guys can also make stuff. But I don't know what we're going to do Saturday. I still have to figure that out. But hopefully we'll have more time tomorrow. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be at work tomorrow, but maybe we can work on one of those tiny keychain patterns like I did this morning, because I had enough time this morning to make that whole thing. So, ooh, we have a soft pink yarn. Ooh. Think. If it was like Valentine's Day, and even though it's not, you could still make a heart. You could make like a flat, or you can make like a 3-dimensional heart, like depending on like your crochet abilities, you know. What else could you make? What have I made with pink? I feel like I made a pink and white cow. I know I did that. What else have I pink, Arthur?
What? Come here. Get up here. Come here. Come some pets. Come on.
Good boy. Okay, I think he wants some attention, you guys. This is my baby boy. Your wife has fish. Won't even feed them. I know, you guys, you sound like me and my husband, because I'm like that to my husband about his fish. I'm like, did you feed your fish today? Like, hello? I just fed the fish. I was like, have you fed him? You know? It's okay, baby boy. I give you some love. Yes. I know what you probably want is a peanut butter treat, but I don't think you need one right now, right? You don't want to make me go fix that now, do you? Oh, hi, can they see you, but you're standing up on your back feet. If I move the camera, you're going to move. Yeah. Oh, man, they missed it.
They missed. Oh, hi. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yes. What do you need? Do you really need a peanut butter treat right now? You really going to make me get it? I'm going to turn that heater off. I guess I'll get up and give you a treat. He's a little bit spoiled, you. Just a little bit. All right, we're going to give him something. Come on, baby boy. We're going to turn the heater because we're getting toasty. It was actually cold this morning, and don't tell me, but I did turn my heater on. I didn't turn the heat on. I turned the heater on. Arthur, where is your peanut butter? We moved it, baby. I know where Mommy's is, but where is yours? Arthur has his own jar. Where's your Kong ball? Where's your Kong ball? Find it. We got to put your peanut butter in it. Where is it? I don't know where it is. We're going to have to put it in your bowl then. All right, hold on. Make sure you get your good amount. Oh, ooh, look at all that. Very good. Oh, I found your Kong ball now, darn it. Oh, that would have occupied him longer, but that's okay. I think he just wanted it in general. Okay, I'm coming back now. Holy moly. He ate that whole glob of peanut butter in one little bite. Arthur. No wonder you're still licking. You had a big glob of it. It's probably all stuck to the roof of your mouth. My gracious. This boy. He's a menace sometimes, but I love him. I love him. All right. We're back. right? Apparently, because I just gave him food, but I think he just wanted a treat. Aw, you're good, Emma. That's okay. Absolutely. I know, Arthur. Just need wings and eyes on the bee. There you go. You're almost done then. Let's see. Gotta take my stitch marker out and start the next round of the bag. I'm gonna chain 2. Yeah, so the only stitches I'm actually using in this bag are single crochet, slip stitch, and half double crochets. So if you do that, and if you can count and, you know, kind of follow a pattern, then like I said, I found this tutorial on YouTube. So if you look up beaded crochet bags, you should be able to find it. It's pretty much only a couple beaded crochet bag tutorials on YouTube, and the one that I use is the one that has like brown yarn is what they used in theirs on the thumbnail. So that'll help you find it too. Brown yarn, and then I think multicolored beads as well. I said mine glow in the dark, which I think is cool. I've just never seen anybody use glow in the dark, so I was like, I'm gonna do it if I can find them, and I found them. And they're not hard to find, really. Just a little Google search away. Tried to buy them in bulk, but I could only find them in 1,000 at a time, which I guess is sort of bulk, but really 1,000 only fills, you know, one of these bags, which isn't that big. And a large bead, I don't know where I thought of for a minute, apparently up north, but a large bag requires about 3,000 beads, and a little bag, or a little under 3,000. A small bag, I mean, requires one bag of about 900. Let me mix these back up. I don't want color options. I don't like the colors I got left. But yeah, I will remember to put that snail in Larry's order. I might as well go ahead and put it with the scarves in a minute. I knew he would like it. Let's see. The only thing is, when the thing about the snail is I thought was funny is the lady who made it, and nothing against her, and it was just funny, for the antennas on the thing, she literally just stuck a piece of yarn through there and said, I'm done. And I was like, what? And she was like, now this can be pulled out very easily, so I don't recommend giving this to children. And I was like, why would you? Like, why wouldn't you try to secure it in some way? So I tied knots on this end and on this end so that at least you can pull a decent amount. Like, I'm giving a pretty good pull on it, and it's not going anywhere. So I don't know why she didn't secure it more. Bye, Larry. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Have a good day. Appreciate you. I think you did get my email, because I did send you one this morning back. All right. Pretty sure you did. Okay. So, but I hope everybody's doing good. And maybe, does anybody have anything fun planned for the weekend? I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. I don't know if we're just going to split the house since we were busy last weekend, or if we are going to have somebody over or not. I'm not sure. I have no clue. I got to ask my husband. I'm like, what are we doing? I want to be prepared. Make sure the house is ready. All that good stuff. Because wasn't the house perfectly clean last week for our guests? Yes, but is it perfectly clean this week right now? No, it still needs cleaning again. It needs a bit of touching up. Doesn't it, Arthur? Mostly just the dining room and the living room needs a little touch up. I cleaned up in the living room this morning though, so it ain't bad. I need a new yarn shelf, you guys. I only have a 9 storage cube thing, and I need another one really bad. I think I'm going to have to get rid of my chair that's in there next to it and replace it with a new shelving unit. I never sit in that chair. I just literally put my stuffies in it. So I think I'm going to place the chair. We're going to get rid of it. And then I need to get a new shelf. But I don't know what that's going to be because I need to figure out how we're going to get, I'm going to have to like borrow a truck, the chair out of here. I have to borrow Graham's truck. So we'll see. And then we'll probably take it to the landfill because I don't think anybody's going to want it. I don't know. We could ask if somebody wants it though before we get rid of it. We don't have like pickup of the trash at our house like most people have, like in the cities and stuff. They don't do that out here. So we can't just like put it next to the street and be like, anybody want it or the trash will take it. Nope. That will not work. It will sit there forever until like DOT comes and picks it up. So no go, Bo. If we lived in the city, I know somebody would totally take it. But out here, I don't know if anybody's going to want it. You can't just leave it outside. Like animals and bugs and stuff would get on it. So that's not an option either. And I don't want to bring it upstairs. Like we have room upstairs, but I don't want to bring it upstairs because it's huge. And what are we going to do with it up there anyway? No thanks. It was one of the first chairs we had in here. When we first moved in this house, things have changed so much. We had just 2 chairs in here. We didn't have a couch. We had no bed. We had a futon. So it was a lot different. Now I'm obviously, well, you can't tell, but I'm on a couch now. You know, we have a bed. So we're lucky. Because that futon was fun, but we slept on it for a long time. Not that long, like not long here, but we slept on it at his dad's house for a while too. So when I would stay over there with him, but no, we had a real bed in the apartment as well. I was like, did we? No, we had a bed. But for a little while, we had futon and just 2 chairs, so we couldn't even sit together like on the couch. We had just 2 chairs. We had to both sit in like each recliner in the living room. That's all we had. And then we got just a dining room table and all that good stuff, and then another little couch, and everything all works out. But that's just how it is a lot of times when you first move in. So you just don't have everything for a little while, especially when you're young. You know, you're like, okay, I gotta pay for food, my rent, furniture's not my priority right now. So can't find your needle and thread to sew the thing on. Oh no! Oh no! That's the worst. I hate when I lose like my needles or something. I'm so thankful that like crochet needles aren't generally sharp, because if they were, I would be really concerned. But for the most part, crochet needles are relatively dull, like yarn needles. So that's good. If you do lose one, you don't have to like. A bead just fell into my coffee. It's floating. I gotta get this out. We gotta get this out. Do we have a paper towel? Right there. We don't have any towels. We gotta go do something with this. I'll be back. I keep having to run away today, guys. I'm sorry. But I've got to take care of this bead in my coffee situation. Coffee's fine. It's just I don't want a bead in there, and I don't want to drink a bead. So I gotta clean my hands and clean the bead. All right, we'll wash the bead later and use it when it dries. Okay. Whoopsie. Maybe I shouldn't have my coffee right there, Arthur, but I was trying to keep it where I could reach it. You know? Let's see. Ned, you good? Fishy swimming around. I'm watching you, Nedifer. I'm so surprised my husband doesn't correct me when I call him Nedifer, because it sounds like I'm calling him a girl name. But he never says anything. I'm calling him like Jennifer, you know, Nedifer. Oh, I see my snail. He's out. Good. I did him earlier this morning. They move so fast. It was only like a few minutes before stream. I checked on him. Fed Ned. Good, 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 Arthur. I'm glad he's okay. I was a little worried, little Gary, the snail. Can you see the snail and the fish? Hold on. They're kind of hard to see. Hold on. See, I can't see what you can see right now. Let me take it. Get to see my TV. Flippy flip. Oh wait, no, let's flip it back this way. Flip it like that. Then we'll flip it like this. Let's see. There's the snail. He's in the opening of the pineapple, the little brown looking like pointy shell thing right next to SpongeBob on the right. I don't know where the fish is. Where's the fish? I don't see the fish right now. He's hiding somewhere. Oh, he's next to Patrick. He's being really low. I think he's looking for food on the bottom. He's actually really beautiful. He's red and blue. Good morning, Chris. He's being really slow, but he's moving around in there. Here he is, melting like crazy. Oh boy. Oh, he's going to see the snail. All right, we're going to go back over here now. All right, Arthur. Give him a nice view of the TV again for a minute before we get settled. Whoa, my phone fell. Fell a little. Now we got to zoom back out, Mr. Arthur. Here. There we go. Why does this seem so unstable? I don't know what I did, you guys. Hold on. There we go. That's a little better. Whoa, it's crazy. Shouldn't have done that, you guys. My lord. There we go. You got hot glue. You're going to make something called a picky pad. Oh, I've heard of those. All right, Miss Rivera, no worries. You're late to the party, Chris. Nah, it's okay. Lord, y'all, if I spill my coffee, it's been a morning, I swear. It's like the other day I was spilling stitch markers. I spilled them twice on stream. My gracious. How are you doing, Chris? You doing good? Let's get some coffee. Then get some water. Got to be balanced, you know. I did not stir my stuff into the coffee well. All right, Pets World, have fun building your chicken coop. Just working, drinking your coffee, getting ready for a meeting. Oh boy. And speaking of meetings, basically, so I don't want to get too personal because it's not my business, but actually yesterday I met with my boss's boss, and so I was nervous about it because I don't see her very often, but everything went good. It was all good, but I was nervous because she is in charge of how much I make. The fact she sends my money, she could potentially pay me more, which I would love, and could also fire me. So she didn't, and everything's good, but I was really nervous. Really nervous. Yeah, that's right. Ned is a beta. And he's red and blue. Like I said, the colors weren't really translating, but he is pretty. He's red and blue. Oh, my little top. Gosh, I'm so runny this morning. Let me get my tissue right there. Yeah. Hey, baby, I love you. Oh, you have a little fuzz on your eyelash. There you go. I got it. But it's been really nice to see my friend and her family and all her animals recently since she's been back down here. And she's figuring out a balance, you know, living next to her family again, like how to deal with that and all that kind of stuff. Because it's hard sometimes being so close to your family. You have to respect them and treat them as neighbors and not just as family. And there's definitely a balance there for sure, learning how to do that. I'm trying to help her out a little bit because I'm used to that, but she is not really used to that. So tired of meeting. I bet you do. You seem tired of few. I bet you do get tired of them. Oh my gracious. I would too. Yeah, I'm just so glad everything went well yesterday. And I thought I was going to have to see my boss's boss again, but I think that I'm seeing her. I think she's leaving Friday, but I don't think she's going to come to where I work Friday. So that's good. So I'm happy that everything went well. She'll probably be back in a couple months, but at least everything went well for this trip. Oh, I understand, Miss Rivera. Have a good rest of your day. I appreciate you so much for being here and popping in on your work days, especially. So, please have a good rest of your day, Miss Rivera. Probably till 1. Probably till about 1. If nothing changes, I usually stay on till about 1 unless I get super hungry or I don't know, something. Arthur needs to be walked or something crazy happens. I gotta order my little stuff soon. I'm ordering some little cards and some like little tiny thank you cards for putting in orders, and some little bag things to put my keychains in and stuff. So I bought a bunch of tissue paper, so I'm good on that right now. But I need to get those things because I need them delivered by the time I do this. So that's true. I need to order those today. Definitely need to order that stuff today. I need if I can order it through my PayPal account or not, because that's the way I would like to pay for it. Because then I'm using the money that I made from my business back and putting it back into my business directly, which I do anyway, but still even more direct that way. So I'm hoping I can do that. I know you can shop through Michael's on PayPal and do other things. I'm just not sure about Amazon. I need to figure that out. I don't buy yarn on Amazon unless I have to, because it's usually expensive on Amazon. So unless you're buying like bulk, sometimes if you need like 3 skeins of the same yarn or something, then maybe the price will be like okay. But generally speaking, if you're just buying like 1 skein of yarn on Amazon, if it's something super special or you can't find it somewhere else or whatever, look somewhere else only. Because in my experience, Amazon runs a bit high on things like yarn, or at least the yarns I've always looked for were always a little extra expensive. Because I'm not paying $20 for a skein of yarn I can get for 10 to 12 somewhere else. Unless it's the only one and I have to have it to finish something or whatever. But yeah. You know too, Chris? I know. It's weird, but it just is. But things like safety eyes, I love to get on Amazon if I can. If I just need the plain black ones, like the ones I used on this, or the ones I used on this, or the ones I used on this. These are all just the plain black safety eyes. Got those on Amazon. Those are fine. You have to be careful and make sure you don't get really crappy ones, but other than that, they're fine. And other than that, I use Etsy to like fancy safety eyes, but I don't know, man. Amazon is just weird about certain things. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, hi, Lydia. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ooh, you're getting a cricket? That's exciting. Somebody told my husband one time, they were like, you need to get Amy one of those, but she's so creative and da-da-da. And I was like, he was like, yeah, I don't know. And I'm glad he did at the time, but now I kind of like, it might be nice. But at the same time, I'm gonna have a hard time using it. I don't know. I doubt my ability to use the darn thing for some reason. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be complicated. Maybe I can't figure it out. Or I don't know. I worry, but I think I just because it's expensive, and I'm like, I don't want to not like be able to use it properly and like do what I do on it and stuff. But I think those are awesome. That's cool. You can do so many things with that. Oh, it's easy, really? I don't know. Sometimes when I had seen the videos, it just like scared me about it. I don't know. I've never seen like detailed videos, but like the quick little ones I've seen in the past, I was like, I don't know if I could do it. That's good to know. But you could do so much with those. I know you can do like the heat transfers and like put names on everything. Imagine you can I know you can do so much with those. That's awesome. Can't wait to see what you're gonna do with it. You can put your grandkids' names on everything now. Okay, let me show you what I'm working on, Miss Lydia. So I'm working on an order still. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the weekend, but we will see because I'd like to ship it Monday. So I'll show you the completed one first. So it's a black version of this little tote bag, which is, or really the other one's more of a tote bag because it's bigger. So these are all little beads, and so it's crocheted with the beads all the way around except for a little seam there. And this one has about 100 beads. The larger one has about 3,000. And so the one I'm working on now, I'm about halfway up the sides with it. So yeah. Super old one, but it was time to upgrade. Yeah, awesome. Yes, you're gonna put your grandkids' names on everything. Just absolutely everything. That's so funny. Aw. I think also, can't you like are they like fabric or can you make like iron on or like some kind of little like name things? So I think you can. I feel like I've seen somebody take a Cricut and somehow made like a name thing and then put it on like a piece of crochet or something. I don't know if they ironed it, they sewed it. I don't know, but I feel like they cut out a name with their Cricut and then like put it on a stuffed animal or a blanket or something. That's so cool. Because somebody one time was like, "Could you maybe like names on the stuffed animals?" And I was like, honestly, no, like probably not. I was like, I'm just not talented at embroidery, so they have iron transfer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm doing right now is putting their name on the sides of the tent for football. Oh, that's awesome. Have ponies. You just have me an idea. How did you start it? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I will give you I'll give you the way to search for the video in a second, but basically all you need to do it is like you said, pony beads and a hook that is small enough. Mine is a 3.25, but it might totally depend on like the pony beads itself because certain brands of pony beads I've learned are like different diameter in the inside. But all you need is for it to slide over your hook. So as long as it fits over your hook and can go down or whatever. So basically the way you do this one is just you make like a round base with no beads. And I'll give you again the pattern in just a second, but basically you just do like one single crochet and an increase, two single crochet and increase, three single crochet and an increase until you reach how big a round you want it to be. I've modified that part because in the pattern they tell you to go to I think round 18, and it's only like this big for me when I do it with my tension and my hook size and everything. So I ended up either increasing it, I think, yeah, increasing it by like 10 rounds or so. And as long as you still have an even number of stitches, you're fine. So that's why I increase it by 10 or like an even, amount. So I would do 28 rows instead of the 18 it recommends, and then follow the rest of the video. So it's just half double crochets, single crochets, and a slip stitch. And the pattern, you can find it on YouTube. It's two parts to it, which I'll explain. But just search for beaded crochet bag and you should find it. And there's only a couple videos like it should look similar to that white one I showed you, except instead of white yarn, it'll be brown for the base of the bag. And the beads are multicolored, just not quite these colors. And it just says like beaded bag or beaded crochet bag on the thumbnail. And so when the video starts for that, it's going to say, you should have a base already made. So you'll have to go either to the description or the comments, look for the video of how to make the base first. But as I said, the base really is just 1 single crochet and an increase, 2 single crochet and an increase, 3 single crochet and an increase for each round. You just go up 1. And I'm trying to remember to use slip stitch. Yeah, you also do need to slip stitch and join and chain 1 every time. I tried it without doing that, and it rippled the bottom. So make sure you follow the pattern like that and do the slip stitch into each round. And my foot is itchy. I have a bug bite. I need to get itchy cream. I want to do that. So make sure you do the slip stitch at the end of each round and join and chain 1, and you should be good. But yeah, so that's how that works. And like I said, when you do the bead thing, all you do is put the bead on before you start your stitch. So put the bead on, and then since I'm doing a half double, then I yarn over, then I insert my hook, yarn over and pull through, and just crochet like you normally would, but you're going to have those 2 like loops on each side, and then yarn over, and then you just pull it through everything, including the bead, and then you're good. So it's really not, it looks like it would be kind of tricky and complicated, but it's honestly not bad. It's really, I'm going to put this hydrocortisone cream on my ankle. I think I got bit yesterday while I was, yeah, I did. I see the bite now. I think I got 2 bites actually, which is weird because I had shoes on all day pretty much. But I was in the country, so. All right. Put this on little Arthur so we'll feel a little better. I have to let it like dry. We don't want to get it on the couch. Wee. Wish I had my lidocaine. That would be better, but oh well. I think that's the other room, and we're not going to get that right now, are we, buddy? Arthur's laying next to the dinosaur. It's cute. My snail moved again. He's really fast, I'm telling you. Like, snails would be that fast, but he's decently fast. You need to put the eyes and wings. Oh boy. There you go. I haven't made a bee yet, but I should because I have like yellow plush yarn now. And I have black and white. So I should make a bee sometime soon because I never did like the Woobles bee kit I wanted to do one time. So I should do it. A yellow before, and my husband was like, that's not the right yellow for a bee. And I was like, okay. So I didn't do it. Oh, wonderful where she is. Sorry, I got a text message. I'm gonna get that to go away so it won't be dinging at us on my iPad. But yeah, can't find the needles. Oh no, you gotta find your needles. That's right. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put this in here. But yeah, so really doing a beaded bag is not too bad. Especially once you do your hook size and your, the beads you want to use. And I got my beads off Amazon. Like I said, they're $1,000 for like $8, I think. The little bag, you can just, the little like purse one, you can get away with just 1 bag. But if you want a larger version, that's like 30 something rounds, you'll need 2 to 3 bags of beads probably. And you can order as many as 3 bags at a time where I get them from on Amazon, but I don't know, like different places. That's what I did the other day. I ordered 3,000 more. Didn't I, Arthur? 3,000 more. I'm trying to let this stuff on my leg dry so I don't put it on the couch. All right. Not very comfy, but that's okay. We're going to keep doing it. I may start working on the straps for this soon too, because I don't want to wait till last to do those, because that's kind of annoying. Because like I said, they take a while, and I'm not really good at like guesstimating how long it's going to take for me to make them. So I'd rather start on them if I could. Last time I made them ahead of time as well, so they were already done by the time I got done with the rest of the bag. And I do have enough skein of yarn I could use to make them while I work on this. So may do that. And I think I used like a skein and a half of yarn on the big bag, and I'm not sure about the little bag, but no more than 1.5. So that's just me though. You may use a little more or less. Yeah, different colors. Ran out of green and stuff. Yeah, I give my friend's son some of these glow in the dark, and they were so happy. And he was, I showed him like a video or whatever, one of my live streams, just like a minute of it, and he was like, "How do you do that?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "How do you make videos?" It was really funny. He wants to learn how to make videos, and I was like, "Well, maybe one day, you know, me and your mom can like show you, but we're not gonna like anything. We'll just like help him like make his own little like Lego videos or something, you know." But it was cute though. He was like, "How do you do?" He asked like 7 times, "How do you make videos? How?" I said, "With the phone, Azul." I said, "With the camera." Really loud outside right there. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's going on out there, baby boy. I don't think the people are here cutting the hay. I don't think so. Would you like me to turn the TV on for you? Okay. We're going to turn the TV on for baby. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh, I was like, I hope you guys aren't like staring at my butt. Oops, I turned it off instead of, I forgot it was on. It was just on mute. I'm sorry, Arthur. Habit. Let's turn it on for you. I know you're worried about whatever it is. So I live on a farm, right? So we have fields right next to our house, and Grandpa has a deal with these people that live down the road where they come and cut the field and take the hay for their cows. We don't have any animals that eat hay, so we don't need it. It's just our extra land. So we let them take care of it, and it might be them because they cut it earlier this week, but they still have to roll it and bale it up. It's a very mutually beneficial though. So they get free hay, and we get somebody who cuts our field, and we don't have to do it. It was very smart of my grandpa to make a deal with that guy and of that guy too to get free hay, because hay can get expensive. So for sure. Hello. Yes, there is a pattern for it. So I was telling everybody I will have to link it. Let me just search it up so I can show you a thumbnail for it, so you guys will know exactly what video it is and what channel it's on. Okay, do not die on me now. Here, let me plug it in so it won't. So I actually got this off of YouTube. So it's a 2-part thing, but you should be able to find the pattern for the base of it as well. Crochet beaded, but if you search crochet beaded bag, there aren't a ton. Well, there are a ton. Here it is. So let's see. It's Sky Magenta Craft is the channel apparently. Let's see if I. So it's this one right here. So it's brown. They use like a brown yarn, and it's Sky Magenta Crafts. So that is where you can find the pattern. I think once you click on that video, they're going to expect you to have already made the base for it. But you can look on their channel and find the video to make the base for it. They have like a specific video just making the round part here in the bottom, the like base for it. So you'll find that as well. But yeah, Sky Magenta Crafts. I have to remember that name. I thought it was like a more complicated name than that, to be honest. Thought it was a name I couldn't pronounce. I was confusing it with another channel. But yeah, Sky Magenta Crafts. Got to remember that, guys. So yes, this is their pattern. As far as I know, it's their pattern. They made the video. And so I have been following it. But like I said, I did modify patterns. So I will let you know that when you, I was mentioning earlier, when you do make it, you'll have to use a hook that will fit your bead that you buy over the hook like this. So you'll have to be able to make sure it fits at least, you know, down to here. So once you got that figured out, what was I going to say? Crap. Once you got your hook thing figured out, what was I going to say, you guys? I got lost. Oh no. All right, you got your hook. Then you need to. I've never forgot in my life, like so hard, so fast. What I was about to say. Shoot. Oh man, you guys, I feel bad. I forgot what I was going to tell you. So you got to make sure that fits, and then. Oh, this is what I was going to tell you. So once you got that under control, you need to use the same size hook that will fit the beads to make the base. If you don't, it won't work right. Trust me. I've done it. I used a hook that was 0.5 millimeter different for the base, and it did not work. So the base, let me flip it in so I can show you the bottom of it easier. The other side has a little clip on it with the tape. So there you go. And then you'll notice there's like a little line maybe to it in there. And that's because you have to do the slip stitch, chain one, join it together kind of thing. I tried it without doing that and working in a spiral, and it ended up being very ripply, and the ripples never came out, so I had to just start over. So make sure you use the same hook at the bottom as you're going to use for the beaded part. And then the other thing about the bottom and the base tutorial is my base, when I did it, the 18 rounds they told me to, was only about this big around. So that's a really small bag. Like that's not as big as a cantaloupe, right? So for me, since my hook's so small and everything, I ended up doing it instead of 18 rounds, I think I did 28 rounds. So I figured out as long as you do the math and the numbers are even still, so you can do the beads, you'll be fine. So you can increase it by like 10 rounds or 20 rounds if you want to and make it much bigger. It just depends on how big you want the bag, but you'll be fine to do that if you want to make it any bigger. So hello, good morning everybody, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is for you. Hello. I'll flip back the other way, the way I was working on it. But yeah, so those are just some things to note when you do work on the bag. Is the original pattern is quite small, or at least it turned out quite small for me the way I did it. So I did increase it quite a bit, modify it. So it's the same pattern, but a little bigger when I make it. Because even the small version of my bag is modified to be larger. Why do you have a filter on? I don't have a filter. I have no filters. I have an iPhone. They don't have filters like that. I don't know how to use a filter on YouTube. Yes, thank you, Jazz. This is just me. See, no filters. See, nothing changes. But yeah. Welcome, Jazz. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you here. This message, I keep looking at it. There we go. You do. That's awesome, Jazz. I absolutely love to crochet as well. I'm always in it pretty much. If I'm sitting down, I'm crocheting. There's another text message. Hold on. There we go. Oh, thank you, Maisie. Yeah, I don't use filters. I do use filters on Instagram, like for pictures and things, but I don't use them in my videos. If I knew how, I might would maybe, but I don't even know how. I know there are some people that do. Oh, thank you. It's okay. Thank you. I was just confused when you said it. I was like, I don't even know. I know you can because I've heard of other YouTubers using some kind of like live filters or something. But I'm not sure how that works. I'm just on my phone. And have a knitting machine. Ooh, that's cool. I've always thought the knitting machines were pretty awesome. Yeah, I was telling my friend's son too that I was like, crochet can't be done by a machine. Did you know that? And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, not even a robot can crochet. He was like, wow. I was trying to teach him. He asked me to. I didn't force him. I was trying working on this for like a minute, and he's literally a few minutes. And he said, can I try? And I was like, okay. So he helped me make a stitch, like a hand kind of thing, and helped him. And then we had some extra yarn and an extra hook, so I gave it to him and I said, "Here," and I showed him. I didn't really show him that because I don't think he could have understood. But I showed him how to make a chain, and he was sitting there and trying his best to make a little chain. So sweet though. And then he got a little too cocky at it though. He was like, "I'm the best," and I was like, "Okay, all right, calm down." He wanted to be like, "I'm better than you are," and I was like, "All right, kid." Seems so hard. Crocheting, working on making a beanie. It seems so hard. Aw, what kind of beanie are you? Is it do you start making it in a circle, or do you start it like as a square or like a rectangle and then together? I'm curious. I've made, which way did I do mine? I can't remember which. I've done it both ways, maybe. I can't recall. I have to look in my winter stuff to see the last one I made. I made the last beanie out of wool ease, which is pretty thick, and so the beanie is chunky. So I haven't really worn it too much. It's really, really thick. But I bet it's warm. To the square. Oh, okay, yeah, to do the square. Yeah, the square is probably easier. The only trick part for me about the square is when you sew it together. That can be a little tricky. If you don't sew it together right, it can either leave a like gap or it can just kind of be shaped a little funny. But I will say if it does turn out a little funny on top, you can always add like a pom-pom on top and it cuts that. Because I considered that for one of mine. Like I'm really a big pom-pom on top kind of person, but I considered it for one that didn't turn out super great. So yeah, that is probably easier, the square method for beginner for sure. But when you get the circle method on, eventually that might be easier. Who knows? I have seen a lot of you guys probably watch her as well, Passionate Kelsey. She can knit a beanie so fast. She can crochet and knit, but she can crochet so fast and knit so fast. It's wild. You thought about doing that? Can you do a magic circle, Jazz? If you can, I would totally try it because, like I said, then you don't have to sew the thing together really like you would the other way, and the sewing can be more interesting for me at least. I'm decent at sewing, but it's just something about sewing together a beanie and a pumpkin as well. I've tried to make a pumpkin that way, as where it starts off as a square, and I had a lot of trouble with that too. Like it just didn't come out shaped correctly. I'm better at making them with a magic circle, personally. What pole to do it in? Ah, that's true. You got to have something to do it in. You need like a mold, Pets World, don't you? I never thought about making one like that, Pets World. Um, I see shorts about them a lot and the Pinky Pad things, and I saw there's a way to like buy one and then like you can remelt it over and over, which is cool. I think they're advertised to me because I have ADHD, so I see them a lot. You have made granny square blankets. That's awesome. Yeah. Hmm. That's awesome. I was gonna make a granny square cardigan. One day I'll have to show you guys my little box. It's sitting right over there with my granny squares in it, and half of them are blocked and half of them are not. And I need to finish making them, and then I need to figure out how I want to join them, and then I need to put them all together so that I can make a cardigan out of them. That's the plan, anyway. So been there, but I haven't quite finished it. It was one of my like side projects that I was working on just for myself. I had extra time. And then summer came and I got a little busier and stuff. I got married and all this stuff happened. And so I just kind of put it to the side and started YouTube. And so I hadn't worked on it again, but I need to because it's for myself. I just need to find some time to work on that when I don't have other stuff to work on. But I'm thankful to be having orders and things to work on, definitely. Especially around the holidays, it's always good to have orders and be making monies. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. Yeah, I got married in June. So we were really busy, and I just haven't worked on that thing in a while. Thankfully, things have kind of settled down, you know. I still have a couple more things to finalize with my name change and all that good stuff, but mostly all done with all that stuff. Change all my documents and things. Good morning, Rita. Aw, finally found me. Finally caught me. That's right, it's early for you. It is. I'm so glad you caught me, Rita. Hope you're doing good this morning. I'm working on, I'll show you what I'm working on, Rita. Let's see. I used to have a friend whose mom's name was Rita. Let's see. So I'm working on a black version of this little beaded tote bag. So all these little different colored things are the little beads, and they go all the way around on both sides. They're little handles, and our little magnetic closure here. So that's what I'm working on, except it's black, and that one's a little loved. I've used that one. So I'm working on a black one here for a customer this morning. Or is it this afternoon? Yep, it's this afternoon for me now. Yeah, is anybody here from Florida? Is everybody doing good? I hope everybody's okay. If you have any family there, I hope they're okay. My husband, and I guess me too, she's family to me now too, is from Florida, but thankfully she's not in Florida right now. And then my friend who lived in the mountains of Carolina actually lived in the town of Asheville. So if you don't know, Asheville was hurt very badly, damaged very badly in the storm Helene. So they have kind of at least temporarily moved out of there, but more than likely permanently there. So, oh no, you just dropped the whole thing of 10,000 beads. Oh my goodness, girl. You know the best thing. Wait, how do you fix that? There's a way to do it. Hold on. How do you do it? Isn't there a way to like, oh, I've seen somebody do it. It's like a way to take not a piece of paper in a bag. It's, I don't know, a vacuum and something, and then you put something over the vacuum, and then it like sucks them up. And they don't get into the vacuum. I don't remember how it works. You may have to clean the vacuum and then like get them out of the vacuum, to be honest. Like that's a lot to pick up, girl. Gosh bless. I have access over because I used to do bead work where I would, not this kind of bead work, but like little tiny seed beads and little gosh, I think they're called Miyuki. I'm really not sure how you pronounce it. I believe it's a Japanese or Chinese word. Delica beads, those little beads. I used to use those and do bead work where you like make pictures out of beads or like sew them onto things or make little sun catchers and things out of beads. And I accidentally flipped one of the, like I opened it the wrong way. You know, like it's one or the other way when you open it. And if you open it one way, all the beads fall out of their organizers. And if you open it the other way, everything's fine. Well, I opened it the wrong way. It was like, oh my God. I was so mad at myself. The vacuum. Yeah, there you go. Sock on a vacuum. That's it, Pets World. There you go. I couldn't remember what I was like, what could you put on a vacuum that's going to let the air through? I couldn't remember it. But there you go. Yeah, sock or something on a vacuum will work. Absolutely. Get it, girl. Do that. Oh, my beads are organized. Not anymore. Oh, no. I know. That's the thing is my beads were all organized in their little things and all the colors were right and everything. And then I opened it backwards and I was like, oh my gosh. And I don't think I ever fully fixed it, but for the most part, they sort of stayed in the right area. But some of them I did not ever go back through and fix because soon after that I started crocheting and I kind of stopped doing bead stuff so much. But I think that's one reason I like doing this so much is because I did like working with beads before this too. So, but yeah, so if anybody has any trouble finding that pattern, let me know. But Sky Magenta Crafts. That's the channel. I think I had trouble finding part 1 for it, the base, one day, but yeah, I heard something loud outside. But yeah, so that is all that it is. It's just that little pattern, but I modified it a bit. I'm not sure. I wish I could remember how many rounds I did for the large bag, but I'm not positive. I would say it's probably 38 or 48, but that's kind of a big difference when it comes to crochet. But it really just totally depends on how big you want your bag. Just remember, the bigger you make it around, the more beads you're going to need. So, like I said, 3,000 my big one, less than 1,000 for the little one. Yeah, go ahead, Pet World. You're good. Go do whatever you need to do. I'll be here crocheting for 30 more minutes. All right, let's see. At least here. Alrighty. I've been missing Miss Angie, the yarn room, her lives recently because I've been busy. And then I know Miss Rivera is going to go live tomorrow, and I think I'm going to unfortunately miss it because I have to work during that time. And I don't think I'm going to be, I think I'm going to be too busy to actually like pop in on working, unfortunately. It just depends, but I'm afraid I'm going to be too busy. So I'll have to show her some love afterward. But I wish I could be there because she's always here for me. I want to be in there for her. I like to support back as much as I possibly can. It's hard to sometimes support back everybody. I try my best. Sometimes YouTube is not fair and doesn't show everybody's content either, you know, so that can also be part of the problems. But yeah, I'm very thankful. Let's see, I think, let me check, but I think I saw this morning that we hit, what is this morning? If I'm wrong, I'll just be quiet. Oh, I was right. We are almost at 275 subscribers, you guys, which is awesome. That means we are more than halfway to our goal of 500. And that means that we are also closer to the giveaway that we're working on that will unfortunately maybe just be US only. It depends exactly. I need to look into like international shipping a bit more. And if this one is US only, I promise the next time I do one, it include everybody. I just want to be sure. I don't want to promise something that I can't do. So I need to look into international shipping and how much that might be on something. Because honestly, crochet stuffed animals can weigh a lot more than you would imagine they would. It gets a little costly. So I just want to be sure that I can commit and do everything just right. But that's awesome. I'm so glad. I'm thankful for you guys. I never really expected to get this many. I never really expected to hit 100. I never, you know, so I'm very thankful for you guys. I really did just start YouTube kind of as, I don't know, I guess on a whim basically, because I was encouraged to, but I had been doing Instagram and I thought, well, you know, I guess I could do it. If it's not, I could go live or what. It's not that different from going live on Instagram, right? So and here we are, and you guys have been awesome, so I'm really, really, really thankful for you guys. And it's been really, thank you guys for also hitting the like button as you come in or as you leave or while you're here. I appreciate it. And it also always helps to come back when I do upload and leave a little comment. But I don't expect you guys to, but it does help me out if you do do stuff like that too, and do that for all your favorite creators, you know. I try to do that for Miss Angie. I know when she posts a live, I try to go back in there and comment stuff like that when she uploads it. All right, we did another round, so we're gonna go and start it. Oh, I was gonna ask him that. That's okay. I think brown's fine. I was going to ask Mr. Larry if he wanted a different color snail, but I guess he likes the brown one, so we'll go with that. I thought brown would be good because it's kind of like a normal color for a snail, right? So I thought about making a red and white one, and I still might, but I think that one's pretty cool too. I may try to make one more to make it a little better for him, or maybe I'll give him both. Give him two. He's a good customer around. I appreciate him. So, and I do always include like something free, but sometimes I include more than one thing. You never know with me. I'm a giving lady, and sometimes I'm in a giving mood. I think a couple of my orders I've included like a couple of things, but I'm working on all that, and I'm working on getting my little keychains made so that I can throw in a little keychain with every order, because that would be helpful for me to have different little keychains I could give out as like standard gifts instead of making a custom little gift for everybody, because unfortunately that is just too much to do all the time. But you know, if you're like a good repeat customer, then that's different. I love repeat customers. I saw stickers the other day that said, I love my repeat customers. And I was like, oh, I want those. I need that little roll of stickers so that I can do that too. I'd like to put those on my little things when I do have my return customers. Because, you know, from what I've heard, that's one of the good ways to make money with anything is to get repeat customers, right? So I'm very appreciative. And you know, it tells you that you're doing something right too. Like people with what you're doing, that they are so happy with it, they want more of it, you know. So thankful for that. It's always a great thing. All right, yellow, and then I'm gonna pour out some more beads here. I think, yeah, green, yellow, and then I'll pour more. Oh, I gotta add a rainbow into this bag. I think I've added two. I need to double check. I was saying the other day that I do put the beads in random order, but I also put them in rainbow order in like 3 random places in the bag, just because I'm weird. I like the number 3, and I like little rainbows, and I feel like it's like a lucky, cute little thing that I do. And I don't really usually tell anybody, but I did the other day just because I told the person, because they were in chat, because they have the bag, and I was like thinking, and they were like, I gotta look for them. So I was like, yeah. See if I can find the other rainbow. Did I do another rainbow? Yeah, hold on, wait. Is that an unintentional rainbow? I don't think I've done another one yet, so I think it's time to do one. I want to make sure I put 3. Hurricane Milton, bless. I don't know where they get the names from, you guys. All I can think of is there used to be a place called Milton's Pizza. That's all I can think of. Milton's Pizzeria. Arthur, you good over there? You good boy? Got a sleepy puppy over here, you guys. Sleepy deepy. Sleepy deepy boy. Where's my thing? Here it is. Nose was itchy, Arthur. All right. Rainbow time. So we need... We're doing it this way or that way? This way. Okay. Pink first. So my rainbow doesn't have red, it has hot pink, but you know, I like that better anyway. So I like red, don't get me wrong, but I like my hot pink rainbow. So pink. All right. Then we need orange. Oh, none of the colors collide with the other colors. That'll be fun. Pink and orange, and then we need yellow. There's a stitch in between every bead as well, because if you don't do a stitch in between every bead, the beads like hit each other, and it's not very pleasant. The plastic feet of them hitting each other and touching each other. With the stitch in between, it can like roll all around and it's fine, but without it, no, no-go bow. It's a big no-go bow. Let's see, I'm going to pick this and put this here. Do this. So now we've got the blue. I dropped it. The light blue. Thankfully, I moved my coffee. Light blue, which I want more of. And then purple, and that's the end of the rainbow. Oh, no, we have light pink that I also put at the end too. I forgot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Purple. Ooh, that's a lot of little tornadoes in Florida. My goodness, or warnings, whatever that was. Bless. Oh, I've been to Fort Myers. So I'm glad. It doesn't seem like anybody here is actually from Florida, so that's really good. I'm glad everybody's good and okay. But anybody that is, bless you, I'm sorry, because I know you probably have family and things too, maybe, and God. The storms nowadays, terrible. I guess that's global warming. It's scary though. Like, we've had so many more tornadoes and like so many things like that as I've gotten older than I ever remember growing up. And anybody really remembers growing up, you know? Oh, okay, Rita, I will tell you. No, it is not my pattern. It is actually, so let me double check. It is sky magenta, or is it magenta sky? Hold on. I don't want to tell you wrong. I didn't mean to sound annoyed with you. I was just annoyed with myself. I forgot. It is Sky Magenta Crafts. And I was showing them here the thumbnail for it. So it's like a brown, whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. So it's a brown beaded like tote bag for the thumbnail, and it's, I don't know if you can read it, but it's Sky Magenta Crafts. So it's their pattern. So once you click on that, you'll be, I see some other ones now that look kind of cool. I might have to try as well. But this one is, no, it actually says pony bead bag, but it is pretty good. The only thing about the pattern is it will tell you that you need to make a base, and there is another video on how to with the pattern for the base, so that's not an issue. It'll like link you to it in either the description or the comments, I believe, but if you can't find it there, just look on their channel. It's there. So I think they call it like a basic amigurumi base or something, and like the video, and then in that video it tells you to make it 18 rounds. So I don't make it 18 rounds, I make it at least 28 rounds, because I just think it's too small for me the way that I have made it. And the size hook that I have to use is a 3.25, at least that fits on my beads. I've found that different beads have different sizes, so don't take my word on that because yours could be different. But once you find the beads that fit over your hook, then you need to use the same for the base. And if you do that, it's usually pretty small. So I added 10 rounds. And then for my large bag, I think I may have added even 20 rounds. So yeah, I modified the pattern for sure. But that was pretty much the way I modified it, that way. And then after that, I didn't count my rounds going up with the beads. I just do it until I get to the height, and then I make my little strap around, or not strap, but then I do my little single crochet border as long as I want that, as wide as I want that, and then make my straps and so on. Love a big bag. Yeah, I'll show you the bigger one real quick. I have it right here. It's just nothing in it, so it looks a little funny. And so this one I haven't closed or finished completely because I haven't put the closures on it. Well, I put the metal closure, but as you can see, I haven't covered it yet. I need to make a little circle to cover it. But this is the big bag. See my puppy dog there. But this is the big one, and then the little one, the big one and the little one. Let's see if I can. So yeah, I like this big one. I think I made about 20 rounds larger, if I had to guess. If that's right. So it's the bottom is very basic. It's just like a single crochet increase, 2 single crochets and an increase, and all the way around sort of thing. And then once you make it as big as you want it, you should be good. As long as you don't have like an odd number of stitches, it'll be fine. And that's why I increased by like 10 at a time. And everything will work out. And then just make sure you do your slip stitch and joins as well. So don't like try to do a spiral because it doesn't stay flat. So you'll have to do your little slip stitch and chain one at the end of every round. But other than that, you're good. And then for the base, you'll do, I mean, the sides of the bag, it'll be half double crochets. So, yep. But it's really nice. I like the pattern a lot. It's cool. It's a nice round bag, but then, so it's got a lot of space to it. But then once you put the straps on it and everything, so it's nice and round, but once you put the straps on it, it kind of sits like this. So it's more of a nice, like, pursy shape to it, you know? So yeah, you can kind of make it as big as you want it by modifying the pattern that way. And then just reaching the height and everything you want and all that good stuff. So cute. I'm gonna make one. What size of bead did you use? So these are just beads, Pony, in case you can't understand me. So most of these are typically about the same size, but I've found that different brands, the outside perimeter of them is about the same. But I've found that the inside little hole is different. So when you order the beads or whatever, you may have to like buy a new hook or something just fit around, you know, your bead around your hook, like hook around your bead on your hook like this. So like I said, as long as you get that bead down your hook to wherever, you know, it gets wider, as long as you can fit it there, you'll be fine. That's kind of the key, is making sure you find that. So I think I ordered my beads and thought I thought I was going to use my 4mm hook because that one was a clover and I really liked that hook. And then I ordered these beads after working with another set of beads I had practiced with, and then realized my 4mm didn't fit these beads. It was too large. So I had to switch over to a 3.25 and then eventually got my clover hook as well. Yeah. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Lydia. He is a cute. Hi, Cynthia. How are you doing? It's crazy. I was watching the Storm Chasers live last night. I know, there's so many tornadoes and things. Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe all the little tornadoes. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Miss Cynthia. Let's see, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Okay, I was like, when is the live? It's tomorrow. Pages. I'm good. I'm good. I've just been really busy, but I'm good. So my best friend is back in town because she lived in Asheville and they had the storm come through and the whole town's destroyed, you know. So she is back in town. So I've been hanging out with her and her family and working a lot, and it's just been a lot going on. But I am absolutely doing great. Oh Lord. It was really sad yesterday because the school called my friend, and it was like one of those automated things, but it called and it said, so I think it said 41 of our 45 school systems are with water or with power but without water. And then it said, so we're thinking of getting like temporary hand washing stations. And essentially what they wanted to say without saying it was porta potties for the children. And I was like, oh God. And my friend started crying and she was sad because she was thinking about all the little kids maybe go back to school and be like, well, where's Azul or where's so-and-so? And if they're not there, does that mean they're okay? Or does that mean they moved away? Or does that mean something bad happened to them? You know? So, oh, my baby wants some love. So they're like, what are they going to do? You know? And it's just sad. I started tearing up because my friend was crying, you know? You guys might hear him think, hey, baby. Hold on, I'm trying to read the chat. I'm trying to read the chat. Oh, hold on. Watched it, went off. Gross. I know, the porta potties are so bad. Anyway, it's just a porch. It's okay. I was like, you can't do that to the poor children. make them go to porta potties. And I mean, they need to go back to school, but geez, come on, what are they gonna do? I feel like they're gonna have to. I don't know. They need to go in the summer or something. I'd rather go in the summer for a couple days or weeks than have to go in porta potties for that one. Oh, you got a little chihuahua too. I think he's mostly chihuahua, but I wonder if he's got a little something else. You want a kiss? I kiss you. I kiss you. Oh, hi. 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 I love you. Mwah. Yes, I'm not trying to kiss you. I'm trying to look at you. Mwah. Now I kiss. Oh, you're kicking around. What do you want? What do you want? You're so excited. He's about ready to go outside. Do you need to go out? I could put you out and then come back and talk to them. Does that sound good? I could put you on your lead. Would you like to do that? Okay. I'll go put him on his lead. I can still talk to you guys for a minute, but I'm going to take him out and then I will go check on him in about 5 minutes or so. All right, baby, we got to get you dressed. I'm going to put you out there. I might lose a signal from the people. I would take you guys outside, but it's a little bit chilly, I think. I think one day we will live outside, though. I think that would be nice. We may have to wait until spring or till there's one more nice warm day in the fall here. I think that would be cool because I live in the middle of the country and it's pretty out here and it would be nice. I just don't want my hands to freeze while I'm crocheting. Oh, it is windy, you guys. All right, hold on. You might lose me for a minute, but I will make sure the door closes.
Stuck. Don't get stuck.
All right, guys, I'm coming back. Shut the door. It's breezy out there. All right. I'm back. I don't know if you guys could hear me the whole time or if I went out of range. It's windy. Got hair in my face and I can't get it out. There we go. Hello, welcome. Welcome, Jenna Lee. Sorry, I had to go take my dog out. Okay. 20 minutes till. I'll go check on it in about 5-10 minutes. Bring him back inside. Where'd my hooky go? Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not it. Guys, I took my hook out of the thing. What did I do with it? Oh, Lord. Goodness gracious. Wait, I stepped on it. I was like, I stepped on something. There's nothing that's supposed to be on the floor. Dang. I don't know if you guys know this, but I almost became a teacher. So I keep seeing on the news hundreds of teacher vacancies. They want more teachers. But one of the reasons I didn't become a teacher is because everybody was worried about me becoming a teacher because there were so many protests and things going on at the time for teacher pay. So it's one of the reasons I didn't actually end up being a teacher. I was going to be a first grade teacher. I did not want to do kindergarten. I wanted to do first grade because by that age, the children have school for a year. They know a little bit about school, but not a lot. And they're slightly more independent than kindergartners, and they've been in school. They know they have to sit there and they know how it works a little bit. So that's what I wanted to do. I know, we got it for 1 second, lose the hook. I know. Got it, walked out, and you guys might have even seen the hook. It probably went, no, you probably didn't because it was over there, but it probably went ding. I have lost other things before live while I was sitting at my desk. So for those that don't know, a lot of times I also sit at my desk and it's just my hands. And so I have lost things sitting at the desk and had you guys tell me where they were, I've been like, all right, I lost my pencil, guys. Now I know one of you has seen it and knows where it is. And sure enough, darn enough, you guys knew exactly where it was. You were like, it's under here. I was like, thank you. So good. Thought I heard Arthur bark. He's not. He's good. Thankfully, Arthur's good. He's all trained. He cannot run away or anything like that, so he is safe. I wouldn't leave him out there if he was just loose. Just gotta listen out for him. I think he needed to go potty, but you gotta give him a little late. Hey, babe. My husband is here. For those who don't know and are new, this is my husband. So I say, hey, babe, when he comes in. Mr. Mac and my husband. He's barking now. I'll go get him in 1 second, you guys. I want to make sure he acts to the bathroom. Might move you guys for a minute so you guys don't lose me. I'm curious if you guys can hear me the whole time while I'm out there, though, because I don't know if this has like a range on it, this mic that I'm using, or not. Because I talked the whole time I was out there. I'm gonna. Oh, he's still barking. Okay, I thought he stopped. All right. Oh, it's been 5 minutes. Let me go grab the baby. Oh, no, I thought it did, Chris. I thought it did. That's what I figured. Let me. Hold on. All right, you guys are with me. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for a minute, and then I'll bring her back in. You guys can hang out at my back door for a minute. All right, Arthur, hold on. I'm coming, sweet soul. Sweet soul, we coming. Oh, at my snack table. Not my snack table. Get out of there. All right, you get to see all my fun snacks. I'll be right back, guys. Ah, the door. The wind. All right, Arthur, come here, baby. Baby. Come here, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Okay. All right. Oh, I got him.
Oh, there's hawks out there. Oh, or what are they? Oh, I'm glad I got him, you guys. There's some buzzards or something out there. Not in our yard, but in the field. All right, here you go, babe. You need a treat? Okay, let's get you a little treat. Don't knock the camera over. Here you go. Ready? Go. It's over there. It's over there. All right, guys. We're going back. Oh, God. Let me zoom you guys back out. Holy moly. That's too close for comfort. All right. We're getting comfortable. We're going everywhere. All right. I still have my flip-flops on. I gotta take those off, you guys. I don't need those right now. All right. Not on the couch. No shoes on my couch, please. Oh, he's happy now. He's a happy boy now. Oh, yeah, you guys would love the backyard. I should definitely take you guys out. Out there one day and do a stream. I thought about doing one on the front porch, or I would love to even try to do one on like a walk one day, like and take you guys really around, around to the pond and all that good stuff, the pond and all. But yeah, that was just a big giant pecan tree in the backyard. But probably towards the barns. You maybe could see the barn a little. Yes, I will. Sometimes I use it. It helps me a little bit goof. You hear my husband, can you turn the dining room light off, please? I will, but sometimes it's nice to have that light on in there. It kind of shines in here a little bit, Nugget, when I'm streaming. Because this light in here is like too right above me. It causes like a lot of shadows. That's hilarious. I know you ladies can relate to that. Your husband be like, can you see it for me? Could you do it? Well, I'm using it, Goof. I can see it from work. No, you can't. You can see the light from work. What are you trying to sleep or something, Goof? Me and my husband are funny. Like, we've never called each other bad words. Like, the only thing we say to each other, and especially now that we've been together like almost 10 years, which is wild, we say, you're a goof, or you're a goof nugget, or what else do we call each other? No, pretty much a nugget, or you're a goof. But sometimes we can tell that we're saying it in like this passive aggressive way when we're like arguing, or tiffing. We can tell we're basically saying like you're a what, but we're like you're a goof, you know that. He's in the corner of your eye. Oh my goodness, husband,
Your daddy's being a nut. Come up here with mama. Come.
Good boys. Good boys. Ow, I stabbed myself with my fingernail. My nails are still on, you guys. All of them. Look at me. Look at me. My hair was crazy. But yeah, my nails are all still on, and I put them last week at this time pretty much. Maybe one day different. And so I'm proud of myself. But the thing is about me with my nails is I don't know, I would sort of wear them all the time if I could. But sometimes it's annoying for work. And then the other problem with nails and crochet, but the other problem with it is my cuticles are terrible. I need to start. Put on your oils, ladies. All you nail ladies, put it on. I know you have it. Put it on. I never do it like I should. And so basically, the problem is when I wear a lot of press-ons, when I buff my nails and put them on, after like the second or third or so set that I try to put on after like a month of wearing different press-ons will not stick no matter what I do. No matter how much I buff, no matter how much I, do whatever, nothing will stick. No matter what glue I use, no matter anything I do, primer, anything, no primer, anything, dehydrator, all that good stuff. Nothing will make them stick sometimes. And so I just have to take a break from wearing them. Like I literally can't get them to stick. So, I don't know what that's about. But then after several weeks, something changes and I'm able to wear them again. They stick just fine. I don't know if it's the way I'm doing something or what it is. And then I also have, what do I have that won't cure under a lamp? I have either a base coat that I think it's a base coat, will not cure. I don't know why. Like, it's not that it's sticky or tacky or anything, it's that it's just wet. It will not cure at all. So that's weird to me. I don't know if there's something wrong with it. If it's old, I don't know. And then there's some other kind of either primer or something I have that seems to like not do what I want it to do. But I admire all you ladies that do that stuff, and especially all you ladies who do acrylic. And even if you don't, even some of you guys' artwork is just really amazing. But the acrylic especially, I've always thought that was really nice to watch. Send you a picture of it. I can do that. I don't know what it is. I will, Chris. I can't remember. I'll look at it and send you a picture of it because I don't know what's wrong with it, why it won't like cure or whatever. Because I feel like I used it one time successfully, I think, and it cured. And then every other time since then, it will not cure for me, no matter how long I leave it under the lamp or what lamp I leave it under, anything. So that's weird. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to risk using that stuff if I can't get it to cure, So I will, Chris. I will remember to do that. Gotta dig it out of my nail box. My box of nail supplies. I want to get something new for Christmas to do my toes with because I do always, even my nails aren't always done. My fingernails, I always keep my toes done. So I've got a lot of fun, like summery, bright colors, but I don't have a lot of goods for the winter. So I want to get something. It is so weird. That's what I feel like. I'm like, is this stuff tainted? Plastic painter sent it to me. Who knows? When she sent me stuff like one time a while back, I was like, it was one of the things she sent me and I can't get it. I'm not going to throw the stuff away just because somebody I don't like gave it to me. So I was trying to use it and I was like, I can't freaking get it to work. But thankfully my toes have been fine. But my toes stay, they don't really come off like my fingers do. And I still have problems with my nails popping off, like when I paint them, the gel totally just even when I try to do it like thinly, it still sometimes pop off. And I don't know if it's because I'm skipping that because of that bad base coat or what. What's wrong? Hey, you're very needy today. Are you good? I love you to death, but what's wrong?
Do I need to have a chat? Do we need, what is it? What? Here, go get your toy. Ready? 1, 2, go get.
He's very needy today, guys. Hold on just a sec. All right, we got the baby pin with a toy. He has so many toys, you guys. He likes this one in particular that he really like gravitates towards. It's a cheetah, and it like has 2 ropes on the end, so you pull it and it squeaks when you pull it apart. But it's something about that. He can't even squeak it himself hardly, but makes it for some reason more than any of the other toys. And we went ahead and bought a second one so that when that one inevitably goes, he'll have another one because he loves it so much. Which I will do the same thing if we have a kid. They have like one of those toys. It's like their favorite like little comfort toy or teddy bear or whatever. I'm getting another one of those things in case something ever happens to it. Because I just know how kids are, you know, like it's going to get lost or something's going to happen and it's going to be the end of the world. So I'm going to get me a second one and we'll have a backup. And Lord help me if something happens to that backup. Because that wouldn't be good. But he'll be fine if something happens to the backup. He'll play with his toys and he'll be fine. But he loves that one. You love your cheetah. Well, let's see. I need to burn the bag again in a minute. I'm trying to burn a couple rounds. Let me look. Yeah. Not burn it, but run the lighter across it to melt the little fuzzies off this acrylic yarn. It's like a slightly softer acrylic. I'm not using Red Heart. I'm using Mainstays, which is like a Walmart brand acrylic, which unfortunately is only available in a few colors, but I really like it. Like it's softer than Red Heart, and I like it. For an acrylic, I think it's pretty nice. It does get the little fuzzies, so I do burn them off, but then that also kind of seals everything in. I would say cotton might be a good choice for this bag, but I really hate working with cotton sometimes, and because it's just tough on my hands. So that's the only reason I don't recommend like that necessarily right off the bat. But if you like working with cotton and it's not rough on your hands, absolutely make it with cotton. I think that would be an excellent choice. And of course, you can make it in. I just had an order for a black one, and I made the white one white specifically because the colors of the beads. So the black one and the white one are exactly the same, right? Except for the colors of the beads. They look different, but really the same beads. It's just the yarn running through them that makes them look different. So if somebody showed me these, I wouldn't know for sure that they were the same color beads, right? Like it's kind of, yeah, you can kind of tell, but at the same time, it's like, not maybe. And so it's because you have that white string running through the middle of each bead, and in here you have the black string running through the middle of each bead. So since they're transparent, it slightly changes the look of the bead. If you use solid colors, that won't happen. You won't have to worry about that. But if you do use a transparent bead, then it will. And like I said, these are also glow in the dark transparent beads. So that's why I chose these. Use black metallic yarn to do your granddaughter's bag. Oh, and it muffed up your hands. I bet. Yes. That metallic-y kind of yarn, and then the like threads, and then it's something else that I've had a hard time working with that was tough on my hands. I think it's cotton and the like scrubby dishcloth, like scrubby yarn just to make that stuff with, because I combine it with cotton. That's tough on my hands. I can't use stuff by itself. Oh, good, Miss Rivera. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out a little longer. We took Arthur outside, and what else did we do, guys? We took Arthur out. We gave him a treat. We played with him for a second, and now gave him his toy. So he's chilling with his toy. We've been doing all kinds of things, Miss Rivera. I'm going to make one. You found that tutorial. Oh, good. I'm glad you found the tutorial. I hope find the base tutorial, because I did have trouble the other day. I was looking for it again and I had trouble looking for it. So I hope you find that one as well, because I need to link it in the live this time too, when I upload. Hi, Eileen. Do you go now? You two Halloween costumes and your brother is terrified. Oh no. Go support your little brother. Bless his little heart. Eileen, how are you? Good to see you here. How you doing, girl? Oh, my nail girlies are here almost. We don't have MJ though. Don't have MJ. We're missing her. Can't say everybody. But Miss Cynthia and Miss Chris and Miss Eileen and Miss Rivera. Oh, another notification. Go away, please. Slowly waking up. I bet. Oh, you wore a glove. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay, so was it like hurting your like finger or whatever you had it wrapped around maybe? Because I can't remember. I guess I don't know what it is about that's tough on my hands, but it's something about cotton and being kind of tight with my tension that's like, ooh. But it was so, I was teaching the little boy to make a chain yesterday. I was like trying to teach him about tension, which I'm trying to teach, the 6-year-old about tension. And he's like, not. And so I'm trying to do it in a way he's going to understand, right? And so I was like, not too tight, but not too loose. Got it just right and all these things. And then he's like, oh, I got it. It's perfect. Well, all right, we're ready to make the bag now. And I was like, well, actually, what you made is called a chain. And that's like the first thing you learn when you make crochet. So you need to learn to make like squares and rectangles. And then you can make things like blankets and scarves. And then I said, but to make something like this bag, you have to learn to make a circle. And that's a little bit more challenging even for adults. So we can't make you can't make a bag right now, but if you practice for a long time, then maybe you could make a bag. But like I said, he had this like I'm attitude, like I got this and I'm you and I am the best, which is good. I'm glad he has so much self-confidence. Sometimes I'm like, slow your roll, kid, like don't be like this forever, please. Like people are not gonna like it if you have this attitude about everything in life. But it's cute. Oh, thank you. I know I like this color a lot. I think it's a decent color on me. On my finger where it was sliding over your finger. Oh no, yeah, that would hurt. You've been working on them bags. She has been working on them bags, I think, guys. I know she showed me, I believe, 2 of the bags so far. So I like Chris's stitch work is nice. She especially the bags themselves, like she does nice even stitches, you can tell. She must have good tension and stuff. Oh, but the thing is, the other thing about the kid is I was explaining to him, like, so you need a chain, but the thing is, in order to like really do anything other than make a chain, you have to learn how to make a chain well, And I was like, so, because really you would have to use the stitches you just made in the chain to go back through them to make anything out of it. And he was like, he didn't know that. And I was like, so really have to learn how to do this one thing really good. And then once you get that down, fine. And then God bless him, there was this other man there who, Lord, I mean, really bless his soul, because he has had a stroke 5 years ago and it's not all there all the time. But he is at the same time, like he's very intelligent and he used to study like astrophysics and stuff. Like he's very smart. He watched me showing Azul how to make a chain for like a second or two, went outside, came back with some rope and started making a chain with his hands and showing the little boy how to do it. And I was like, oh my God, that's wild. I was like, that's awesome, Harley. Like that's so great. I can't believe that. It's amazing how the human brain works sometimes, like that it can rob you of so many things, but then you can still have such high intelligence about other things. It's sad and it's wild. Oh yeah, Eileen, yeah, you do have a hurt back. I remember hearing about are you talking about your back in a stream? Are you doing okay? It takes 2 days to get one bag. So not bad. Yeah, that's not bad, Chris. That's a whole lot faster than me on these bags. I mean, like I said, I probably did maybe like this much the other night when I was sitting there. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8, 9, 10 rows at most the other night while I was watching TV until 1 a.m. And when I was in like a fast like groove. But that's so much faster probably than me. I can't remember how long it takes me to make like a basic tote bag. Do I have one of those around? Not current. I have other tote bags that I've made that are not beaded, but I haven't made one of those in a while either. Fine, but there's a ball. Mm, Like, what if it's a slip disc? I hope not, Eileen. I hope not. I don't know what do they do for that. I know my mom has pinched nerves and some like a lot of back things, and she's shots sometimes in the back, and then also she has this little electronic thing, and it was like a in and out surgery, very quick. It's like a little pump thing, not a pump because it's not a pain pump. It doesn't have medicine or anything. It's a like electronic device that goes in her back, and then she has a separate thing that she controls it with, like a remote sort of thing, and she can turn it up and down. It's supposed to send like signals from one of the devices in her back down through her legs, like electrical pulses, and take away or at least distract from the nerve pain. Um, and so she has that. So I understand back problems suck. So test unit, yes, I think that's what it is. It's like a real one though. Like I mean, it's installed in her because she had the option to have a rechargeable one or like a battery that would last like however many years, and she ended up going with the rechargeable one. So she has like this round thing she like puts on her back and lays there, and it charges um, the thing for her. And I think it's okay. Like I think it's decent. I know I looked it up one time, and there was some company that was putting those in people, and they didn't work at all. They were just putting like fake devices in people, and so I was like, y'all be careful to parents, you know. But she says if you turn it up too high, she can feel it. But yeah, it's like a real legit, basically one of those, yeah, tens unit kind of situation. I think they're relatively new, but I'm 99% sure it has not really to other back problems, but mostly with her nerve like pain from her pinched nerves and stuff. I think that's what it's more so for. But it was like it wasn't a bad like operation or anything as far as I know. Like the worst thing was she had these incisions, and the incisions had a hard time healing, I think. But that was the only like complication because I remember at my wedding she like had to have them bandaged up and stuff, and she was like looking for the right dress, to cover her stuff going on. Um, but it's pretty cool. I mean, she doesn't have to like wear anything other than when she's charging it. She just has to have her little like rope with her, and she can turn it up and down. Dad usually does for her, but because my mother also has fibromyalgia and a lot of other little things, so um, you never know what it is sometimes, but definitely does have some back things going on. So I'm sorry, Eileen. I hope it's not a slip disc or anything, girl. So many spine issues in my family. Oh, Miss Rivera. I don't think we have, and I think mom does have also a little bit of scoliosis too, I think. Um, but we have had so many heart issues. It's really heart issues in our family. Like my grandfather's family, like almost all the men passed of a heart attack, bless them. And none of them really made it to be super old except grandpa. And he is 93, and he is my neighbor, and he gardens all the time. He's always outside doing something, riding his little golf cart around the farm and taking care of stuff and picking up sticks and mowing grass and doing all the things, taking care of grandma. And he's just awesome. So I'm very lucky to have him. He had a blockage at one point in his 70s or 80s, and they did heart surgery on him when he was 70 or 80. I can't remember. I think he might have been late 70s, early 80s. And they did heart surgery on him, and we were very lucky they did, because they don't usually do surgery like quadruple bypass on 80-year-old patients. So they did, and we got Grandpa for all these years now. So very cool. So thankful they did the surgery. We're lucky he's in good enough shape, because we wouldn't have him without that surgery, because without the surgery, they were going to send him home and wait for him to have a heart attack, essentially. So, yeah, we're so thankful. I know that the parts they gave him are only supposed to last so long, but I'm very grateful he's here with us. So, they found arthritis in your lower back. Oh no, go. That sounds awful. Awesome, Amy. So he stays healthy. That's exactly right, Cynthia. They do. That is why they have lived this long. I truly believe it, because they are always like, up until recently when Grandma fell, bless her, but they would go out to dinner multiple times a week. They used to have people over to play cards, or they'd go over to their house and play cards. They'd go to dinner. They'd go to church. They are just always doing something. And I truly believe it's kept them alive. That is for sure. But gosh, Miss Rivera, that's cool. And your hands. Oh no, not your hands, Miss Rivera. You need those. Everything, don't you, girl? For absolutely everything. Ugh. My bangs are being weird. I need to wash my hair again anyway. Ugh. But that is so awful. I can't imagine in my lower back, because I know when I have lower back pain, that is just the worst. Because I used to get it a lot from like just being a woman, and I'm sure we all get that. So just many different reasons for being a woman, right? We get lower back pain, but I can't imagine having arthritis as well. And I pray for my hands too. Went for stomach issues and left with an arthritis diagnosis. Oh my gosh, Mister, that's crazy. That's wild. Like, I'm glad you figured that out, but like, that's not what you were in for, right? Grandparents were very active. Oh, till cancer hit, and it was hard to see them get up. Yeah. I'm sure, Cynthia. That's honestly, you guys, when that happens with my grandparents, when I lose them, I will be so devastated, you guys. Like, I'm about to cry thinking about it. I gotta be okay. See, I will be so upset. So, I will probably come on here and try to distract myself a lot, because I will be very upset when that does happen. But I always tell them I love them, and I always give them a hug, and all that good stuff. And I do whatever I can for them. I told you nail girlies the other day, I went over there and I gave a pedicure, to which I was very thankful, because I had a nail drill, and that was because of you ladies. So I was thankful that I had that, and I was able to go help Grandma. So that was nice. But yeah, you guys. But I love them, so I'm gonna be a mess, you guys. But you'll know, because I'll tell you guys, and I will be a mess. So, but I'm thankful for them. They're here now, and that's what's important. And I'm extremely lucky to still have them. And you guys, having them at my wedding, a dream. So it really was. Like, honestly, that was one of the only reasons I wanted to go ahead and do it, was because I wanted them to be there. So I wish they could be here for when I have kids, and maybe they will be. But if they aren't, that's okay. I'm just so happy they made it to my wedding. Grandbaby, I'm the youngest grandbaby. They have tons of great grandchildren now, but I'm the youngest grandbaby on both sides of my family. So not keeping the spine out. I know. Oh no, your friend has terrible knee problems. It's hard to have back surgery. metal rods all his body and still back issues. I know they were considering the rods for my mom as well, and I think they were not right now, basically. And she shot, yeah, for their knees and stuff. I mean, yeah. Be thankful they are still around, and God bless you with all this. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Cynthia. And they used to drive me to school every day. One of them, either grandma or grandpa, would take me to kindergarten through whenever. They would take me to school every single day. And so I appreciate them so much. They were the sweetest, and I always remember hanging out and talking with grandma on the way home and gossiping with grandma. Oh, Ms. Rivera. His back and his hip knees and full of metal. Oh my gosh, just full of metal. Oh, metal detectors see coming, don't they? Bless him. My husband has a metal ankle, essentially, like a frame for his ankle bone, because he was in a car accident before we met. Thank God. I wish it never happened, but at least it happened when I didn't know him, because I would have freaked out so bad. But he had a really bad car accident, and he smashed like his top of his, like right here, and then like down into his foot, and so it was crushed so badly they had to do the metal thing. I can't remember what they also wanted to do, something else, and they told him no, but they did the whole metal frame. So he has a giant scar from like up here down to way down here, and he was in like a hospital bed for months. I think he got an infection, I think, and anyway, it was like when he was in college, so he didn't get behind in college, which is amazing, and he managed to keep up, but he was in the hospital bed at his house for absolutely ever, apparently. So, oh my goodness. Got one grandma's left. That's right, me too, Miss Rivera. These are the only two I have left, so that's one reason I love them so much. Because I lost my other grandma when I was 14. Yeah, 13 or 14, and lost my grandfather. I didn't really get to know my other grandfather because he was gone by the time I was about 1. He passed away from cancer. He did have cancer, so I did not really get to him, of course, but I didn't get to know him. But I did get to know my granny, as I call her, and I remember my granny quite well. But I wish I had been older and able to bond with her more. But at the time, I was a very young teenager, and her health was declining by the time I was old enough to really want to like learn about her and carry on conversations like that, So I really treasure grandma and grandpa for sure. Yes, your vacation buddy. Aw, the one with all the metal. Oh my goodness. One time one of my dad's like really good friends, I don't know if he still has the metal or not, but he was at a bar, or maybe he wasn't even at the bar. Maybe he was walking by the bar. He may have been at the bar. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He was at the bar and he was like leaving or something, and so he's walking by this brick wall, and there's the brick wall here, and then there's cars parked right here. So he's walking in between here, the brick wall, and the cars, right? And all of a sudden, this car just goes and hits him and pins him in between the building and the car. And surprisingly, the guy was really drunk. And he ended up passing out later down the road at a stoplight after he took off after pinning him there. People started yelling at him, and he did too, of course. So he drove away, passed out at a stoplight, and left him there. And God bless him, he had to have like his whole freaking legs reconstructed. So, oh, and no, just my mom. Oh, Cynthia, I'm sorry. Losing people is so tough. And I'm an child too, so like I know one day I'm gonna have to face that with my parents kind of not alone, cause my husband and friends and things, but I feel like it would be different if I had a sibling. But then you also have to worry about losing a sibling, so right? So, you know, everybody has to deal with it, unfortunately, and it sucks. I wish we didn't. We were telling the little boy the other day, the puppy dog passed. We were like, unfortunately, it just happens, you know? And you just have to appreciate them while they're here, and you can still talk to them and all that good stuff. But, yeah. I'm sorry, Cynthia. The loss of a parent, I'm sure, is very intense. I feel like I've come close to that feeling, like thinking I was about to lose a parent, and oh, no, thank you. Oh, they lived a great life, married for 52 years, and Dad was never around. The other grandparents were never around either. I lived and enjoyed who I had and who's left. That's right, Cynthia. Amen. I love that. Good girl. That's right. I didn't mean good girl like a dog. I meant like good for you, girl. That's exactly right. Gotta enjoy them while they're here. And who's around now? I feel that way too about my boss and stuff too, and all that good stuff. Gotta enjoy them while they're here. Make their lives a little better, a little happier. Cause I made Grandma a blankie the other day, and I brought it to her. It's like this blanket, which you can barely see. Hold on. It's like this blanket, which is pink and light purple and blue and green and another green. And I made her one just like that, and she was like, "Oh my goodness." Because she knows, she's a crafty lady. She knows it takes a long time to make something like that, you know? So I know she appreciates it. And I just want to spoil her with all the things. I tried, and I didn't succeed this because our garden was so bad, but I need to go give her another one this weekend. Tried, and I did last year and the year before, give her a bouquet of flowers every single weekend for the whole summer and a little past. And I know that made her day. To get those flowers. My grandpa said she would come home from church and be like, I wonder what color flowers I'm getting today. So that makes me happy. 5 aunts and 7 uncles all living still, and your mom. That's awesome. Wow, they had a big family. You had a big family. Let's see, 5 aunts, 7 uncles. That's a lot. That's a family. Let's see, how many do I have now? I think I have. Oh, how many do I have? Let's 6 plus probably 5. 11 plus 2 more. 13. I have about 13 aunts and uncles if I'm doing my math as correctly on all sides. But I only have 2 on this side, so most all of them are on the other side of my family. Because my mom had 8 siblings, you guys. She was the youngest of 8 children, so all my aunts and uncles are like almost grandma age to me. I hate to say that because they're not, all of them, but almost. Some of them are like be my grandparents' age. So unfortunately, we have lost 2 of the siblings, but one of my aunts and uncles, 1 aunt, 1 uncle, but we still have quite a few, and so all my cousins are more like aunt and uncle age, and then all my like cousins after that are like even more. I don't really have anybody my age on that side of the family, so yeah. Oh, Chris, it's okay. You're good, Chris. Oh, so my granny was getting it in. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. Yep, that's right. I know my granny was too, girl. Apparently her mama too, because I think she had 14. So 14, and then her kid had 8, and then my mom had 1. Mama tried to have more than just me, but I'm the rainbow baby because well, we won't go into that. If you know what rainbow baby is, you know what that means. So I'm a rainbow baby. So I tried before is what I'm getting at. So yeah. But I'm a little only child. I did have a cousin on this side that was my age, so she's like 6 months older than me. So that was good. At least growing up, I had somebody closer to my age that lived near me. Chris, I'm sorry. So that makes 15. Oh, yeah, same. But Chris, I'm sorry. Anniversaries can be so tough. I understand that they can be so tough. Like I said, obviously I haven't lost a parent. I'm lucky in that regard, but I do know that, anniversaries like that can be really tough, so I'm really sorry. That's right. We do love you. We sorry. Y'all gonna make me cry again. Oh, I think I'm just being a woman, you guys. That too. I think I took my last birth control before my little sugar pills today, so that might also have something to do with emotional qualities today. I'm also just emotional, but yeah. Hey, what you working on? I'm working on this bag here still. So I'm working on my little beaded bag, which this one, I almost feel like I need to look at it. I think this one might be just a tick bigger than the other one, which is fine, honestly. I wanted it to be not too small. I didn't want the customer to receive it and be like, oh. So I think it's going to be just a little bigger than this one, which is what I'm working on, except in black instead of white. And so I'm this far into it, so we're getting there. We're over halfway. I want to count how many rows I did on this one before I put it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rows of beads. Okay. On that one. This one might need more though because it's a little bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay. This one's going to need more. So that one only has one more row. Yeah, so this one is definitely a bit bigger. But the thing is, like, I measured the bases together, right? So, like, how did this happen? Okay, yeah, I did. That's right. I did. I measured it and then I went around 2 more times. Because as I said the other day, if you guys weren't here, my goal with one of these is to be able to make sure if somebody has a chunky as a wallet as I do, and not saying I'm rich, I have a chunky wallet with a lot of crap in it. It's not even zipped all the way. Excuse me. Anyway, so we have a chunky wallet. So I want to make sure that you can fit something at least this large in it. Because if you can't, then like it's kind of useless, right? So mine fits that, and then if it would lay over, has a lot more room for a lot of other crap. So I had to make sure it at least would fit something like that. So Art by Trinity. What kind of yarn am I using? So for this, I'm actually just using acrylic, but would probably recommend like a cotton might be good too. So yeah, you wish you could crochet? I bet you can learn. You have a chunky wallet too, and you're not rich. Girl, usually my purse is full of junk. Same. Yeah, right? I know. I feel like it's a good space. No chunky wallets. I have a smaller wallet, but for some reason, so the thing about the wallet is, the reason I got that wallet is because I used to like to be able to carry right there, Amy, my wallet and stick my phone in my wallet so that I could just have one thing to carry when I like ran into like a gas station or something really quick. I could put my phone in with just my wallet and be good. Well, I don't think my phone with my case fits into my wallet anymore, so I probably should get a new wallet. Also, that's old. Had it for so many years, but it's also kind of, does that match my shirt? Not really. It's so peachy. It's close. It's close. It's got little studs and diamonds in it, but anyway, it's like forever old. And so I just need to get another one, but I just wanted to make sure if somebody's crazy like me and they have a huge wallet that weighs like 10 pounds and is full of change, that they can fit it in their purse too. Let's see. What quality? I have no idea, Faith. I would love to know myself. When I checked mine the other day. I tried to play it back and change the quality and see like what I could do. But I have no idea. I'm just using my iPhone, which I think is like an iPhone XR or something. It's not like a fancy iPhone also. I think that's why somebody earlier thought I had like a filter on, which now you can tell like I'm getting a little like shiny right there, so it's definitely not a filter on me. But I it's a little blurry maybe, so that might be why. Causing the melting. Yeah, so I don't know what causes the melting and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and I'm breaking in and out. Let me look at this little button. I don't know what it does. Hopefully nothing bad happens, you guys. Okay, no, it's just a share button. Oh, I don't know what that button is. I don't know how to even check this button too. That's the filter button. I'm not using that. Okay, just curious. Yes, I am still live. Oh God, how do I get out of the filters? I don't want to filter. No filter. No filter. No filter. Go with filters. Guys, I'm trying to get the filters to go away. I didn't even know. I mean, I knew there were, but I thought they were like black and white. Oh my God. If I click this, will it go away? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to mess it up. I can still see the chat. It's just like higher up on the screen than it was. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. My internet is supposed to be really good, but for some reason I have issues. So hit the top 3 dots. Issue show quality. Oh, where are the 3 dots? Mine just says share and cancel. Oh, you're talking to her, not me. Duh. Yeah, it should tell you. I think the other day when I clicked on mine, it was running 144p or something. I was like, Jesus. But there's nothing I can do about it right now because we literally just installed this Starlink internet, which if you know about internet, is supposed to be pretty good internet. Have more to do with the location that I'm at than the internet. Because I'm so far out in the country. Oh. Yeah, and then the melting thing is the weirdest thing. I really don't understand that. And then the other problem is when I go live with somebody, it's fine. It doesn't do it. It's really weird to me that when I go live with some other person that it's fine. Because it's not supposed to be pulling off their internet or anything like that. So it's really weird. But I don't know. I still want to work on it somehow. And I may even get like a different camera or something so that could help. Or a new phone or something. But that's going to be a minute probably before I can do that. But I'm also trying to work on doing some little videos. So maybe since so many of you guys have been interested in bag, I wonder if I should and if I could give full credit to Sky Magenta Crafts, of course. Make my modified version of it on video so that it'd be like all together because their video you have to watch in 2 pieces. And like I said, the bag turns out quite small. So I think what I would do is try to come and link their video as the designer and everything, but note that I modified it and this is how I do it. So maybe that would be video because the thing about making a video for that is basically what I have to do is walk you guys through the beginning of it where you start your rounds. And then I could probably not film either fast forward through majority of the crocheting process so that you guys don't have to watch and sit there and count with me every single time unless that's what you really want. Now, if for some reason you really want me to sit there and count every single round with you in every row, that may be different. But otherwise, I'm going to fast forward through those bits and then or pause it, whatever, and then come back and then start the beaded part and then finish the beaded part, come back, do the border, finish the border because it's a repeating pattern. So really all you have to do is watch me do it once or twice and then you should be good. So yeah, I think that would be cool. We should do that. 15 away. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that, you guys. I think that would be good. I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that because like I said, I am doing it differently than they did a little bit just because I modified it and stuff. So maybe that would be helpful. And I've been trying to figure out what to do exactly for a video. So maybe that's what I should do. Because it is kind of a unique thing. You don't see too many of these out in the world, these beaded bags like this, right? So And they're really fun to make. Like, it's tedious to stop and pick up your bead and put it on and stop and put it on. But once you kind of like get in the groove of it, it's not bad. And it's a minute, but it's fun. And it comes out really cool. And like I said, I'm using glow in the dark beads, which I think are really cool. So, yeah. I couldn't just use regular beads. And the other cool thing about the transparent glow in the dark beads is they shine in the sunshine. Like, you can pick it up and like look through it, sort of in glass. So that's cool too. Email, we can totally make you hit through it. Oh my goodness, Chris, that's hilarious. You got us so many emails. Why you have any emails for, girl? I got 3. I have 3 emails, and I didn't know that it would make you an account when you made an email like that. And so it did. When I made last one, it made me a YouTube account because I already had 2, right? But one of them, not YouTube's, emails. And then when I logged in and did my business email, it made me another YouTube account. And I was like, well, darn, I kind of wish this is the one connected, but whatever. And I was doing YouTube on, but oh well, too late now. And so I have that one too, but that's the only other one I have because I remember I went and subbed to your channel with that one too, Chris. That other one I have. I always do that. If anybody needs like subs or anything, I'm always like, okay, I'll get you on my other channel too, so that you have 2 at least. But that's so funny. Oh, so you can get you over 50. That's hilarious, Chris. Oh, that's great. That's perfect. That's so good. I love it. I was so lucky that I started with over 50, you guys. Like, I don't even know how that happened hardly. Like, I do, but it's surprising because when I didn't know you had to have 50. I just thought everybody could go live. And it was only that I had like 50 or 48 or something subscribers when I like thought about doing YouTube, because I had met people through comments and people were like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to sub to you in case you ever make any kind of videos or anything. And so, and lo and behold, they stayed apparently when I started making freaking videos. So I already had something. Goodness. You were on a mission, I bet. Sounds like you were, girl. You needed it. You were preaching the word of the dermatitis. Because I went back and saw that too. We got to get you to do some more. I think also, Chris, by the way, I think I saw that Michaels is also going to do Christmas 3-dimensional diamond arts. So like the pumpkin you got, I think they're also going to have Christmas ones at some point. I can't remember what they are. I saw them. I think one's a tree, of course, but I can't remember what they might be. But something like that. What's a piece of hair? I was like, what is that on my carpet? Nothing. I saw that. The pumpkin one that you got, that's the one I was going to get. I didn't end up getting it. I'm glad you did. Glad somebody got it that wanted it. But I may get a Christmas one or something later. I don't know. I still need to finish my big painting. I'm an actual like flat canvas painting though before I get more. I saw another one the other day I wanted really bad and it was a good price, but I was like, no. Finish your other one first, girl. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was going to do if I bought it, was go live and do it. So I think you totally should. You totally should. Because that's a good thing that you can kind of talk and like take a break from and like read chat, look at it, find it, read chat, like do it. You know what I mean? That's a good thing to work on, I feel like. So that's hilarious. Crochet a bee. So yeah, that's awesome. I think you totally should. One day I'm going to play with all these buttons on stream at the very end of stream. Not today, just because I don't want to. But one day I'm going to mess with all these buttons and all these, quote, filters, because it says no filter. It says beam, plush, pop, crush, and glow. And then I don't know what any of those mean. Like I said, I didn't realize there were actual filters. I thought there was like a black and white one, and that was it. I did not know they had that on the YouTube. I knew that like some of the larger YouTubers use like ski filters, but I didn't know like I'll take one of those. I've gained like 10. I think I've gained like 10 or 15 pounds since my wedding. I need to slow my roll here. I think it's actually 10. Yeah. But I was like, oh my God, stepped on the scale like 2 days ago. I was like, I knew I had gained some weight, but I didn't realize, because I can tell looking at myself on the camera, but I didn't realize I had gained that much. I was like, oh man, the camera really is 10 pounds. And then I stepped on the scale and went, nope, I added 10 pounds. It was me. But I was on like a little of a wedding diet before that, so that I would fit into not fit in my dress, but stay the same size, because I didn't want to have bought a really expensive dress and it's measured custom for me, and then I gained weight and couldn't fit the day of. So I had to make sure I stayed the same size between November and June when I bought the dress and when I wore the dress. So I kind of went off my little diet, and now I'm like, oh, no, it really ain't that much. Really, I think the only reason I feel like it's sort of a decent amount is just because I'm kind of tiny. I'm short. So that's the only reason why I feel like it's a little bit, and it's not too bad. Like I'm pretty good with it. Like I needed to gain a little bit in the past, but because I've been, and I will say it right now, I have been all kinds of weights. I have been clinically obese, and I have not morbidly, but clinically, I have been obese. I have been underweight. I have been all the things. So I have all the experiences and all the, I know what it feels like sort of to be everything. And they all suck. When you're overweight, it all sucks. So I'm happy to be at a good normal weight for my size, but I don't need to gain any more weight, that's for sure. And I would love to do some workouts and mostly just work on like my midsection, So I would love to do that. But I just need to. I told my husband I wanted him to plug in my Wii Fit the other day so that I could use it. I was like, I'm on my Wii Fit and do some crunches. So we'll see how that goes. I've been saying that for like a month or two, so maybe I'll actually do it. I want to make another one of these. I need to make one of these with you guys as well. It can be a little tricky just because in the pattern it says use your discretion basically, and add a couple stitches so that the head is straight. If you don't do, it just says add a couple stitches, it doesn't say how many. So you have to basically guess how many stitches and where the exact like back is of it. And so that's kind of hard. So I've made one before and its head ended up being like this, like looking to the side, which is okay, I guess. Like it's sort of cute, but that's not what I meant for it to be. So I need to test it out again. But it is a cute little pattern. This one's by Rose and Lily, if you guys are interested in it. It's not too terribly complicated, I don't think, but it's a little tricky just as like, if you know about like making amigurumi, the head is a little tricky just because the rounds are kind of like 3 single crochet, then 3 single crochet and an increase 3 times, and then maybe 10 more single crochet, and then maybe another increase. It's just, there's sort of a lot to the little pattern, so it's not necessarily like beginner, more like intermediate to beginner, but and then you have to make the little arms and sew those on, and the little spikes, which I recommend highly with the little spikes to use like toothpicks or something. I use needles, but toothpicks as well will hold on your little spikes where you want them when you sew them into place. So yeah, I have some of these. If anybody likes them, if anybody wants for their grandbabies or anything, I have yellow ones, I have greens, and I can make them in any color probably too. But they're very cute. And I don't know if I showed, I think I briefly showed you, but I didn't mention it. I have a lion from the other day, you guys. So here he is. I didn't do the orange inside of the ears because he already has like holes in his ears. I don't want to stick the orange in there. You won't even see it. So there he is. He's all right. He's not terrible. He's so cute. His mane is so fluffy. But that's what it called for. So and this is a Woobles pattern. So I got this from the Woobles kits, and then I just used blanket yarn it instead. But yeah, so it's like a little squishmallow kind of thing. It's just round and has a little face to it. So he's really cute. I kind of want to make one or two more of those and give them to my new baby cousins. I guess they're considered my cousins. I don't know what that is. When my husband's cousin has a baby, I don't know what that baby is to me exactly, if it's anything exact. I don't know, but whatever it is, I want to make it. and its little, excuse me, big brother. Bye, Miss Rivera. Punching out. All right, good for you, Miss Rivera. Have a good afternoon. We're almost done with the coffee. I love this cup. It's like an iridescent. I don't know if you guys, it's like a rainbow iridescent kind of cup. It's cool. Yes, Miss Rivera, absolutely. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your time off, your week off, girl. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, you're gonna make you some coffee. There you go. That's what that is. It was iced coffee. There was no actual ice in it because it was like I bought it pre-made or whatever. I didn't put ice in it today because I was like, I'm not gonna drink it fast enough to actually put ice in there. So I put a little bit of caramel in there and called it a day. I had my boss try some yesterday because she's never had iced coffee or cold brew before, but she loves like regular coffee. She always has me make her regular coffee. So I was like, you need to try cold brew so that you can have like coffee in the summer. And because she's always like, I have a weird request when it's hot outside, and then she'll want me to brew her something. And I'm like, no, it's fine. And so I'll her coffee or whatever, 2 scoops of coffee, 1 scoop of sugar, I remember. And she says she likes the iced coffee, so I need to get her some ice, get her to get herself some iced coffee for the summertime when it's warm out because she enjoyed it. So I didn't know if she would or not, but she liked it. I thought it would be too sweet for her because the kind I have is like caramel flavored. So I don't know if that would be too much for her, but nope. She enjoyed it. Good, guys. We're getting a good amount done on this little bag because we were only halfway, so we've made 4 rows. I'm glad. That's why I'm just hanging out a little longer than normal. I didn't work today, so I'm not as like tired as I would normally be. I am gonna go a little while though because I gotta go tinkling a little bit. I've been having all this coffee. Gotta take a pee. Oh, me and my husband watched the Menendez brothers thing. That is wild, and I don't know what to believe, you guys. Did any of you guys watch that yet? Because I don't know what to think or what to believe. Like, I don't want to get into what, but like, do you believe them? Like, I don't. So hard to know, and I don't like doubting victims of things like that. But I just wonder. I'm not sure what to believe. You say piddles. I say we. Or sometimes I say what do I say? I'm gonna take a tinkle or a wee. I think that's what I say. Yeah, I usually say I gotta go take a tinkle. They are nuts. They are nuts. That's for sure, Chris. I know they're nuts. But did they make everything up? Is my question. I can't tell if they. I can't tell. And then I watched like a quick video yesterday about it was like a language expert or something reacting to them on the stand, and it was like a quick video. It wasn't very long. It was like the highlights, and I was like, and he basically claimed that they were telling the truth. Everything adds up to they're telling the truth, and their body language and this and that, their emotions. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know, because in the show, which is a show, I realize, but in the show, they like show them they're reading all these books, they're doing all these things, they talk to all these people, they try to, and I'm like, maybe they just freaking got all this stuff from books and stuff. Maybe they just made up these stories, and I don't know. I hate to say that. If that really happened to them, like, I mean, seriously, if that happened to them, I'm so sorry. I still wonder, could they have not tried to like, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but if it's true, I'm sorry. The only thing I didn't understand was they were old enough and were able to drive and go other places. I would have just left and never came back, I think. But I think they didn't want to do that because of money and stuff. But if that's all true, bless them, dude. I forgot what we're watching now. Are we watching? I don't know. I'll look later. But I was going to try to see if I can figure it out. We're watching some new show right now, I think. Because I was going to say I need something else. But I believe what is it? I don't know if it's on Hulu or Netflix. I don't know where to look. But we start a new thing. What did we watch recently, Arthur? I'm trying to think. We watched a couple things. That's just what we do when my husband gets off work, is we just hang out and eat dinner, and then we hang out and watch some stuff on Netflix or wherever, but YouTube, whatever. But I don't know. unless it's tonight, which is football night. So he'll be watching, and I'll be watching whatever I want. Would you watch that on any o'clock? Check it out. I can't remember if it was Hulu or Netflix. Let me look, because I want to see what that other show is we're watching now. Arthur is getting toasty. I may have to take my sweatshirt off in a minute. That or missed myself. Let's see. Let's check Netflix first. Actually, I'm going to just search for Menendez Brothers, and then I'll look that up, what we're watching. How do you spell Menendez? Oh, dear. M-E-N. Yes, here we go. Menendez Brothers. Wow, there's so many. No, we're looking for... What is the new one then? I'm just going to go the other way. Scratch that. Go back to Netflix. I think it's on Netflix, Cynthia. I'm pretty sure it's Netflix and not Hulu. I think. I'm about to find out, though. Yes, it is on Netflix. Netflix. And what is it that we're watching right now? Yellow Jackets. That's what we're watching. It's about like a group of a soccer team who... We're only on episode 3, so I'm not going to spoil anything. I can't. But it's called Yellow Jackets, and it's about a soccer team of girls a plane crashes, which I'm kind of surprised to watch, because if you guys know, you know. But plane crashes, and then they get stranded, and some stuff goes on. Uh-oh! You guys, I'm sorry, my phone. I'm sorry, I got a notification. No, so the plane crashes, and they get stranded, and they are like forced to kind of fend for themselves, I guess. And I think some crazy stuff goes on. So that's what we're watching right now, is Yellow Jackets. So far it's okay. We're only on episode 2, I think the third one is next. So yeah. So good. I'm glad I know my phone will go for at least another hour streaming, because you know how phones are. They don't like to be on camera for very long because they will die. So my phone is going to die a little bit, so I'm going to go here in just a few minutes. But yeah, the Menendez Brothers is on Netflix. This Yellow Jacket thing is also on Netflix that we were watching. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's Intervention. I was like, what is that? I used to watch that show back in the day. I watched an episode of it not that long ago, though. It was okay. I can't stand watching some episodes of Intervention, though. It gives me the creeps. Like, I can't watch them doing some of that stuff. Nope. I don't like needles, is how I'll put it, basically. Nope. Freak out. I don't like getting shots, either. I mean, but I don't like it. I hate getting blood drawn. But if it's a good nurse, it's not Chad. Hi, MJ. Get back a minute. Yeah, I know, right? I used to love me some Intervention. Okay, never mind. I just had to make sure I didn't miss anything. I missed like one. MJ saying hello. Hey, MJ, I'm going to be here for just a little bit longer. My phone gave me the 20% battery left thing, so just a little bit longer. We might see how long it goes for. I'm kind of curious, because it was fully charged when I started, I believe, or really close to fully charged. So I'm curious. But yeah, Intervention is pretty good. I like Intervention. Like, I feel like I've like known a lot of people and like had like experiences. So like I feel like it's a really interesting show, and I like psychology a lot. So I'm decent at psychology and like reading people sometimes I'm bad at it. But I'm good at reading people's like actions and like what they're gonna do next sometimes. And a lot of that's because I've studied a lot of psychology and stuff in school. And so Intervention, for me, I like have that same thing when I watch Intervention. It's like I'm kind of like analyzing a little bit, but I enjoy watching it. My husband used to joke and say, let's get drunk and watch Intervention. And I was like, oh my God. But I don't even drink, so I mean, I drink wine on occasion. Really drink. That would be fun one night. Oh, you guys, girls, ladies. What are you doing on Halloween? Halloween night, everybody. What you do? because I'm thinking if there's not anything going on, if nobody else has already pre-planned, I don't want to like interrupt anybody else's anything. I think my husband's gonna be gone because I don't usually stream at night because I don't want to like keep him like making noise in the house, hiding. Okay, well you can hide with me then maybe. Listen, so we're going to. What I'm thinking about is I think my husband's going to be gone from about 4 to 8. So at some point in the hours of 4 to 8 in the evening, we should go live and hang out. And who knows, maybe I'll even have a glass of wine. And we'll crochet something and hang out. You guys think that'd be fun? Because that's what I'm thinking I want to do because I don't have the opportunity to stream at night. So like I said, because it's literally just because I don't want to like disrupt my husband because he feels like he can't understand. He feels like he can't like sit in our own living room and watch television or whatever because the two rooms streaming are so close to or either in the living room or next to the living room. So he feels kind of restrained when I stream at night, but he won't be here. So I think it would be great. So we'll say Halloween night. We will be here. I will let you guys know in like a community post what time exactly when I figure that out. But I don't know what we're going to work on, but we're just going to hang out. We may work on something specific or we might just hang out. But I think that would be awesome. The bag, it is, MJ. Let's see. I'll show you where I'm at so far. So I told them I made this one about 2 rounds larger than the white one that I did, just because I wanted sure it was like decent enough size for your daughter. I didn't want it to be too small. So I did make it just a little bit bigger, but we're about a little over halfway done with the beaded part. So I told them I'm not sure that I'm going to have it done by this Monday to ship it, but it will definitely be done by next Monday if it's not done by this Monday. I need to order one little thing that I want to include in your box, and then a little card, and then that should come in a day or two through Prime. And then I just need to finish it. The only thing I'm worried about not finishing is the straps in time to ship it by Monday. But even if I don't, I might could ship before the Monday because I could probably figure that out. But yeah. New city and we all like back. I know. He could. I bet one day we should do that. I'll tell him one day. Listen, I'll tell Mac one day we'll do a stream, but you can hang out with us too, you know? But he won't be home. He'll be at a wedding, which I had been invited to, but to be honest, don't want to go. So I'm not going. So that's why I'll be here by myself. So I think it'll be fun. And we don't have trick-or-treaters out here, so I don't have to worry about that or anything. If I turned the light on the porch, maybe like 3 people would stop, maybe, if that. And I'm afraid like it would be people I don't even want to see, right? So no thanks. It'd be like the one neighbor you didn't want to come over would come over, right? Aw. It's all right, MJ. I'm just working on. I'm sure I'm going to work this weekend, so that's why I'm thinking I may be able to have it done, but I don't know. Going to love it. I went online looking for the beads. I really want to make one. Rita, do you have Amazon? Do you have like Prime or anything? Because that's where I got mine, was on Amazon. I just got the alert that you were live. Ah, that's hilarious. Just now as I'm about to go. That's so funny. Monday is Columbus Day and everyone will be. Oh boy, everything is closed. That's true. That's true, MJ, Cynthia. Thank you for reminding me of that. I always forget the Monday holidays, so I can't ship it Monday. Okay, here's the thing. MJ, it will be shipped either sometime this week or by next Monday. So I can actually run it to the post office one day after work. I just need to double check that. So might do that. But I'll let you know for sure. Yes, Amazon, Rita. Okay, so let me see if I can help you out. I think I just looked up glow-in-the-dark pony beads, but it depends on what you want. Just make sure you get pony beads, like the horse, P-O-Y, pony beads, because those are the ones that usually have a big enough center to get hook through them. I think I looked it up bulk pony beads so that you could get a lot at one time, bulk pony beads, and I got these for 1,000. So 1,000 basically. Actually, I have a bag. Hold on, let me show you how many is in a bag. What I think? Arthur, I don't know what happened to it. Let me grab my thing and then I'll show you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, good, that's charged. Awesome. All right, so as with some things on, oh, it's right there. With some things on Amazon, they put like a limit on how many you can buy. And with these, you can only buy 3 at a time. So these are the ones I get, and they're in a bag like this, and there are 1,000 in the bag. Pony beads are larger hold beads, yes. I know, that would be an interesting question, like silicone beads. The only thing I would worry about maybe with silicone beads would be, would they like grip the yarn too much? Like, would it feel kind of strange? Would it like touch in the yarn? I don't know. I have no idea. Because the good thing about these are they, you know, like, it's almost like a fidget toy. You can sit here and like roll them back and forth, and they have like clearance so that they can move a little bit and things. Because I wish I had the swatch. I would show you guys. I have a weighted blanket that I'm making as well, these same beads, and it's going to be really expensive though because it's so many beads on it. It's probably just going to be for me. But they have, unless somebody really wants it and is willing to pay for it, of course. So, I forgot what I was saying about the beads, but the weighted blanket. Oh, I know. So I did a lot of different watches to see what stitches would work well for my weighted blanket because I'm not following a pattern. So I did a single crochet in between. I did doubles. I did half doubles. All of them will work. It just depends on what you're looking for and how much crochet you really want to be in between your beads. But half doubles and doubles tend to work the best because the height is right for the bead, or is a little better for the bead. Singles, sometimes it's a little too short. You can do it, but sometimes it's a little short. So, which I'm trying to remember, is my blanket singles or half doubles? I don't know. I have to look at it again. But this is half doubles in the bag, so the beads have a little space there in between. But I do wonder about that. That would be interesting. Tons of pony beads, just not glow in the dark. They're beautiful. See, MJ, you could try it. I made little squares in practice, is how I like figured it out. Honey, I'm gonna go check it out. Absolutely, Rita. I hope you can find them. Rita, if you can't find them and you happen to have Instagram, or even if you don't, my email is in my channel description. So if you go to my channel and look at the like description-y thing at the top where it's like, hi, welcome, my email's in there, and then my Instagram is in there. So if you can't find it, you could always send me a message on one of those, and I can send you a link for it if you have trouble, if you really want these exact beads. They come in 2 different color palettes. The other color palette of the beads is a little bit more blue, I believe, and this one has a little bit more other colors on them. They're very slightly different though, to my memory. This was this bag I've ordered, and it's gorgeous. I got the big one for me, and my daughter loved mine, so I'm getting a smaller one for her. The beads are beautiful in the sun, and they glow when you go back in. Yes, they do. Mine was glowing the other day, and I gave my friend's son like a set of like one of every color, basically, so you could have like a rainbow set, because he's been making little bracelets and stuff and necklaces and stuff. So I made him, or not made him, but I gave him, and he made a little necklace out of it. And he was like running inside and outside and like this, looking at the beads, trying to make them glow, you know. But beads don't take much to glow. They don't. If you, like she said, you kind of walk outside for a minute or two, not even really, just for a second, and walk back into a darker house or room, you'll see them just start to slowly, you know, glow just a little bit. And then, of course, the darker the room, the more intense the glow. It's really cool. Ooh, it will be between 1 and 3. Good. Check it out. I do not have Instagram. I think I'll be okay. All right, you're good, Rita. I'm going to make sure if you had trouble. But like I said, I looked up pony beads in bulk, and I think I added glow in the dark to it, just so that I could find glow in the dark pony beads. So there should be tons of different ones, and like I said, these come in a pack of 1,000, so that may help you realize it's the right one when you see the thing of 1,000. There should be 2 different color options. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, look who's back for the end of the stream.
Hug. Is that a hug? Oh, that's a kiss. This is a hug. Ooh. Ooh, almost touched your willy. Sorry. Almost touched your willy. He's a sweet baby. All right, you get back down? Okay. Did you want to? Okay, hold on. Quit. We're gonna wait. Can we say goodbye? No. Sit. Arthur, sit. Good boy. Oh, we're gonna need to the camera. Whoops. All right, he's getting his toy. Okay, sit. And we're gonna take 1 second. Let me tell him bye, okay? Please. Arthur, no. Sit. Sit. Thank you. All right, there we go. Got him to calm. He's sweet, but gosh, he's been a needy baby today. He's usually pretty good, but today he's been a little bit needy. So thank you guys for putting up with us. But my phone is probably gonna die here in just a minute. I only have a little bit of my battery left, but I do want to say to you guys that I really do appreciate all of you being here today. So many of you guys have came in, and I think I even got a couple new subs today during the stream, and which is always nice. And if you haven't already, hit the like button, please. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We got quite a few likes today. Thank you so much, you guys. And I couldn't quite see because it's white right there where the numbers are. But I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If anybody's in Florida or know anybody in Florida, bless them. Or anybody in Asheville or anywhere that's been affected recently. And I hope everybody's doing okay and their homes are okay. All that good stuff. I hope they get power back, water back soon. So that's a big thing. Power is coming back slowly to Asheville, but the water is going to take longer. So that is one of the major issues they're having right now. So, but yeah, I appreciate absolutely everybody who stopped in today. I hope you just have a wonderful day. Isn't that right, Arthur? Yeah. Come say bye. Yes, thank you. We're going to go back outside, right? I know, I'm not going to say it too loud because you're going to run over towards the door. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. And so let's see where I'm at today. And maybe Saturday I'll show you guys where I'm at with the bag. So you'll see how far I get in the next 2 days. So let's see. We are, oops, ignore the string going across it. We are this far into the bag right now. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so I'll write that down somewhere over here. That we are 16 rows into the bag today. We'll see how much more we get done over the course of the next 2 days, and I'll update you guys on Saturday. See how much we get. You think so? You think I'll be done with the body of the bag? I'll be done with the body. It's just a matter of will I be done with the straps, I think, is my question. Because the straps don't seem that bad, but like I said, I have to go back and forth to get the length of this 2 times. I have to go back and forth like 130 times each. That's 260. So it will take me a minute to do 8 stitches, at least 8 to 10 stitches for 130 rows, and then times 2. So that will take me a minute, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And I got to keep track of it. So we'll see. But like I said, I'm trying to get this shipped out. And I'm also thinking, you guys, would you be interested if I made like a little quick short or a video of me like packing the bag up? Is that a thing that anybody cares about or no? Like, I'm not going to be, my feelings aren't going to be hurt if you're like, no. Some people do like, packing and order videos or whatever. Do something like that. It would probably be super quick, but I could. I'm going to probably wrap it up in some tissue paper and stuff it a little bit and put my little item in there. And hopefully I'll have my little cards and things to go in it by then too. So I could do that. Yeah. Girl, it's content. Yes, I know. That's the way I used to be. And when I first started Instagram, I was like, everything is content. Yeah. But I haven't thought about that way for YouTube, and I should. So I need to do that. Let me write this other thing down. So I want to write down, I want to also try to do a video of the bag, of the modified bag pattern. All right, video of the bag. And then giving credit, of course. And then I want to maybe do a packing video as well. Okay. I just thought I'd run it by you. But for now, you guys remember we are going to hang out on Halloween night. We're too adult to go trick-or-treating, so we can hang Halloween and chill. Maybe we'll have a glass of wine and crochet or something. We'll see. But that'll be fun. So mark it on your calendars, ladies. But yeah, packing things just not my interest, but a lot of people seem to watch it. Yeah. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate the honesty. And don't forget to send you a picture. What? Oh, of the base coat, right? That doesn't dry. Okay. I'll do that too. I'll go do that right now. I gotta go to the bathroom anyway, so I'll grab it. It's in my bathroom closet. But yeah. Okay. So I'll try to work on that stuff in the next week or so, depending on how busy I am, and we'll do that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I hope somebody orders another bag so that I can don't have to make another one just for a video, but I will. But we'll see. We'll see. If I do that, I'll make it in a new color. I thought about, MJ's gonna kill me. I thought about making a yellow one. Because I like yellow too. So with yellow yarn, yellow or pink. The little boy I know wants a blue one, which I told him I might make him a tiny one. So I don't know. But I have considered making a yellow one or a pink one. So maybe we'll make a yellow or a pink one for the video. That would be better anyway, because you'll be able to see the stitches better. So yes. You have a crochet haul coming. That's right. If you don't subscribe to Miss MJ, she's got a haul coming. I'm excited to see. I haven't seen yet. Maybe I've seen some of it though. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah. Yes. Yellow. You think yellow? I think that would be cool too. I think it'll look cool with the beads. I don't know. I just do that hot yellow, that bright yellow that I have. So but yeah. So you guys, I appreciate you. And I'm gonna go. And yes, hauls. There you go. Yes, hauls are always good. I hope I can go to Joann's in a couple weeks too to pick up. I need a little bit more yarn so that but we will come back very, very soon. Golly, it did it again, you guys. Sorry. Got the darn notification again. Gotta go. But anyway, my phone was dying again. So anyway, love you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hitting the like. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the things. I appreciate you. Please have a absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock or whenever you're able to join. And we will maybe finish up this bag or maybe do something else. We'll see. So, yeah. I will see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for being here.